3G's family, what's going on? It's your boy GMS. You know I had to come through and switch it up a little bit. We had to take out that old intro and bring in a new one. And you already know what time it is. 3G's family, let's go. We them 3G's till we expanded. Got a fourth, her name is Binky. She didn't want to change the four, so we still 3G's. But you gon' still see her and hear her on the big screen. Kicking game with Pac GMS and Pac G. Spitting facts and make you laugh, we the new dream team. You can't compare them other shows out here that's on the scene. Can't nobody do it better than the 3G's. Cause we them 3G's. Yeah, fresh out Minnesota, Milwaukee out in Florida. We your ghetto reporters, talking shit that's important. Educating your minds and putting this shit in order. Pour up that holy water, roll up right out the quarter. Pull up to the chat and Lorda. We legends like Richie Porter, but won't find us on the corner. Hustle off this mic recording. We stay locked in like solitary confinement. You can't buy this type of common sense that we provide. And don't need no topics, we can do an hour just vibing. No silence, we riding. That goofy ish not flying, no lying. It's just some real life ish. And if you looking for me, I'll be with them 3G's, bitch. Hey, them 3G's till we expanded. Got a fourth, her name is Binky. She didn't want to change the four, so we still 3G's. But you gon' still see her and hear her on the big screen. Kicking game with Pac GMS and Pac G. Spitting facts and make you laugh, we the new dream team. You can't compare them other shows out here that's on the scene. Can't nobody do it better than the 3G's. Cause we them 3G's, yeah.
Hey yo!
Hey,
Yeah!
Hey, new daddy or daddy again back in the house.
What
Not
it
a new
do? What
daddy.
it do?
Congratulations, Pac G.
What's the word, y'all?
congratulations, brother.
Did you miss
Round
us
of
even though
applause.
you have a
Appreciate
new baby? Did you miss us, Pac G?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I don't
You
know.
better, nigga.
I know you gotta miss your
Yeah,
family. We're your
man.
family too.
Y'all know what it is, man.
How's it feel, man? How's it going? You it's the late
Shit.
nights already?
I've been here before, bro.
Oh yeah. Several times.
I've been here before, but how are your other kids, adapting to him?
Shit. My son, he doing great. Like, love it.
Yeah.
He's fucking amazing with him. Yeah.
Oh, he looks like him, or he looked like him from that one picture I saw.
Man, he looks just like that boy.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah. All my damn kids look alike.
Oh.
They all look like Shiloh, Bluff, whatever.
Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, I'm like Shiloh.
They all look like the
You said it
nigga
like
from Hoes.
Charlamagne.
What's the nigga from the movie
This
Hoes?
nigga said
Yeah, he
Shia
said it.
LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf. You ain't shit. AP was
He
like,
is a
yeah,
real
man,
old
I'm glad
man.
AP said, man, I'm glad you keeping the world full of these light-skinned babies and shit, man.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have no shortages fucking with Pac G ass. He gonna make sure he gonna keep a new light skinned nigga every 10 months coming through.
What he told us in the cartoon, all his kids are mixed. Okay.
All
He had to-
Everybody's beige.
He had to announce it to the 3G's nation.
He been trying to get the golden child ever since he started. He trying to get one with blue eyes. He nigga want a black baby with blue eyes.
He said, "I'm going for the unicorn." No,
AP, I'm gonna have to jump to your later on life plan to smoke some crack for that one.
Hey, you would have had 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers. You smoked some of that blue crystal that they had on Breaking Bad. You get some blue crystal on there.
This nigga trying to
99.9% pure.
I can't.
Damn.
Jesse Pittman level crank.
This nigga said Jesse Pittman.
Yeah,
How y'all been? How was y'all half a week so far, man? Did y'all have a good weekend?
Oh yeah.
I did. I just been very, very busy working as usual, but it's all good. I just booked
How's
me a trip.
little Coco doing?
She's good.
How
She's
come y'all
good.
never
So
talk about Coco? And well, see, exactly. See, talk about Coco. Quit trying to act like Coco don't exist.
I know. I know.
I don't know, goddamn.
I'm in love with my she's my baby. So I got a puppy named Coco. She's a cutie. She's black and tan and she's adorable. Yeah, I posted her just once on my Instagram, but she's sweet. She's really like a baby. Like when she gets tired,
just like James Brown.
She gets fussy, you know, she looks at me, you know, and it's like pick me up, you know.
She look at her like, hi.
Yeah,
What's
she does.
This is bullshit.
Get your light out of my
face.
She do look like James Brown, GMS. You tried my baby. She's actually sleeping. She's in her crate right now. Maybe I'll get her again.
She said, what you take my dog tree for? This is bullshit.
Mike Epps is my favorite fucking comedian. It's a lot out of my face.
Oh my Lord. That nigga said he was looking like a Thundercat.
That shit is hilarious. I said his lips was all white from eating pussy all night. Smoking the pipe. That shit is crazy.
Mike Epps is a fool.
Those were some classic.
That nigga slow, bro.
Hey, congratulations, Biggie. I can support a new dog.
Yeah, shout out to the
I can't
dog.
support no goddamn kids. What a dog ever do?
We just had a discussion about this. You ain't got no choice but to support them.
Hey, but listen, you know what kids will do to you.
Man, listen, I know. As long as you get
put you through the ringer.
You gotta keep them in line. You hear me?
And how do you do that?
I ain't gonna lie. Listen,
guarantee
how do you when they get older? Okay, they get harder when they get older. But if you set some shit in place right away when they're young, and as you raise them, you keep that block right there in their way. You feel what I'm saying? So they see that and they see your face right there, like Pops ain't fucking around, like this nigga serious.
They don't see your face till they in the fucked up predicament. Like my pop said I was gonna get shot for this shit. My pop said I'll be in jail for this shit. Like nigga, you didn't have to go to jail to do that. I got my GED now. I've been working out. Like you didn't have to go to jail to do that. That's another Mike Epps joke, dog. That nigga stupid, dog.
You got a whole weight set in the basement.
Do you think that was his his best times? It ain't gonna be like that ever again? Of course not, right?
Whoa.
Mike Epps.
Mike Epps still funny, man.
You still think
he's still funny?
Dude,
he's funny on his show.
All you gotta do is Upshaw's is amazing. And if you watching if you watch his new stand-ups, you should like him. But if you watch them clipped, because now everybody watching them clipped, I go through a lot of his new shit that is just as fucking funny.
He has a new stand-up?
He got like a few that's probably been in the last 5 to 10 years. But
last 5 years, couple years.
They're clipped up real good. Now the problem is, if you're a big Mike Epps fan, I don't care what new stand-up he got, you're gonna hear something old. You're gonna hear something repeated.
That's a fact.
You gotta give him credit for what's new. And when that nigga do skits, I don't know if y'all was up on him when he was doing skits.
Nickelback.
Fool, dog. Mike is a fool, dog. He is Nickelback one of the most.
Johnson? What's dog's name?
He got a couple of skits, dog. He naturally funny. He was doing Trey D from the West Coast nigga from
the East Side.
I know who Trey D is.
Yeah, from the East Siders. So he was doing, dude, man. Mike a fool. Like you just either, and if you're a street nigga like you know, if you have the same experiences as Mike, you gonna laugh a lot. That's all.
He was just kicking it with my boy Cuckoo. You hear me?
I can see why he would kick it with that nigga.
He on Cuckoo new album.
He got a new album.
That night,
high as hell. They had the highest night of their fucking life on
that. They downtown in the studio in downtown Milwaukee, around the corner from the fire circuit, get smoking rocks.
Both of them niggas on somebody police cam, like, get your light out of my face. Like this nigga got the police cam of this nigga doing it.
Damn.
Like he wasn't in character either. Nigga. He high as a motherfucker. You need your James Brown moment to be a legend in comedy and shit.
It's gotta be, bro. It's gotta be.
All the greats did coke.
All of them did.
Damn
Did
near.
they?
Niggas you didn't think did it was doing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Yeah.
He said, "Man, I just love his energy."
The dope nigga do too, nigga.
Like, why do all our greats keep dying at 45? Motherfucker, heart attack, motherfucker.
Heart attacks,
He was too
nigga.
young.
A cocaine-induced heart attack, motherfucker.
Damn,
That shit is ridiculous.
that's fucked up. It's true though.
Now,
Or how's your last week been, GMS? Because you didn't tell us about yours.
it's been cool, man. You know, I work every weekend, so I don't really get a weekend off to do things that I want to do. But I mean, it's still.
Why don't you do them on the weekdays?
Because it's weird doing shit on the weekdays.
On the weekday, it is, bro.
What's
It
weird
is.
about it?
It's weird
It
trying
is.
to have fun on the weekdays. I have to take care of business on the weekdays. It's just like
Then you gotta go get up and go to work the next day.
Yeah.
Nigga, like, man, I don't want to do this shit. I just party yesterday.
He said he worked on
He
the weekend.
But see, that's the thing. If I have the weekdays off, it's like, where am I gonna go out to? I can go to a bar or something like that, but like, it's not like I can I don't think people.
Everybody
really
else
do
at
it.
work, yeah, I
Yeah,
get
everybody else going to bed and go to work the
Yeah.
next day.
I don't know where city like, because Milwaukee turn up every
This motherfucker lit
motherfucking
all
night
the time.
of the week.
You hear me?
Yeah,
Every
Sunday, Monday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday,
like, please
Tuesday,
believe
any
we be
night.
having those nights. Like, people be promoters and shit like that. They'll have Wednesday night this, Tuesday nights, or Thursday, whatever the fuck, at these like random spots. But I don't like going to those because there's always some shit that happens.
Shout out to Sean Mims for the cash out. You right, it's always some shit that's gonna happen. Cause that's what y'all there for a turn up. Hey,
Yeah,
niggas
shout out
stay
Sean
too
Mims.
long. If you stay at
Thank
a
you,
turn up,
Sean.
if you stay somewhere
Appreciate
too
you, Sean.
long, something bound to happen.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's a
mean?
fact.
Y'all
And
need
I'm
to
not,
know when
I'm
to
not
go
a
home.
stayer too longerer.
Yeah,
I
take
go,
your
I
ass
hang
home.
out for an hour, and
This
I'm
is
out.
another thing too, though. People don't know where to insert themselves at when it's time to have fun. You feel what I'm saying? Because they feel like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I'm gonna go here. It was cool, but you ain't been there in damn near a year or two. It's all run down now. Everybody know about it. So now it's all kind of drama in there, all kind of bullshit. People you don't want to be around. You feel what I'm saying? The places change up just like everybody else minds change up on where to go.
Right.
You know what
You feel
else?
me?
I done aged out of my type of place. Like everywhere that I used to go to for the old heads
Mhm.
Yeah,
is
it's all young niggas now.
I'm past the old head age. So that means the old head spots are like 30 and up. But up means
Yeah, that's a fact.
30 to 40. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
it's not
saying?
like
So,
60-year-olds
yeah,
and 55-year-olds there.
So that means
You're
I'm
right. AP.
still
That's like when I go to the cigar bar, bro. It's like, damn, this used to be real player, but now it's a bunch of young punks in this motherfucker with Black and Miles and shit. What you smoking a Black and Miles in a cigar bar for, nigga? This ain't this ain't that type of party, bro.
they cheaper than the $20 cigars or the $15 cigars and shit.
Yeah, man,
This
spend
is
50
why
bucks
you
to get you
niggas gotta
look,
stop smoking swishes.
They got deals like you can get 3 cigars for like 50. You feel what I'm saying? Like they got some nice deals, but they nice cigars. You feel what I'm saying? They worth the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And they got
These
cheaper
niggas want
ones
to
than
smoke Black
that.
and Miles.
Hey, there's no country for old men, man. I ain't got nowhere to
No,
go.
they
I
ain't
ain't got nothing to do.
We seen what Black and Miles do to young black men.
The old niggas ain't welcome nowhere now.
What, last week?
He said, "Bitch."
Yeah, Packy, did you watch our show from last week? You probably didn't
I'm
get
sorry,
to
I
it.
didn't see it this time.
You
yo.
never watch our show when you're not here.
That's cap. That's cap. All my life, that's cap. Yeah, that's cap. I
Basically,
got reminders on my phone.
listen,
I love it.
G. Basically, it was a
Yeah.
nigga making him a lasagna for the evening, and one thing led to another. He offed his girl and himself.
Little did he
Yeah.
know
God
that would
damn,
have
wait
been
a
the
minute.
last lasagna he
He
would
said,
ever
"Wait a
make.
Whoa.
Hey, one thing led to another. It's a lot of information left out of that shit. Like, what you mean? How we go from lasagna to double murder? Like,
Between him putting it in the microwave and the lasagna being prepared, what happened in between that? Like
one
put it in the oven, like
thing
wait
led
a
to
minute, like
another.
y'all missed some shit, man. Y'all missed a whole lot of shit that's very vital to the story. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? I need to
that's
know
how
all the
that's how niggas explain it too. So I'm at the crib. I'm making a lasagna. You know, I remember because I just lit my black. So you know,
Damn,
yada yada yada, yada yada yada, and then I'm standing over her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
She couldn't breathe and shit.
I don't know what the yadas are. I need to know what the yadas are.
What had happened was,
You know,
I just wanted her to be quiet. She just wouldn't shut up. I tried.
I feel like that's true. I feel like that is what
boom, check it.
So boom.
So I'm standing over there making lasagna, and then, you know, all of a sudden,
you feel what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? No, nigga. Why is your baby crying and why is your girl dying?
He said, you know
what I'm saying? Listen, nowadays, it's really hard for people to control their tempers. Nowadays, like, they just snap and they just gonna kill you. Like, they don't give a fuck.
You know why?
Yeah,
because they're forced to suppress all of the mental slaps that they wanted to give you prior. Back when a nigga could just get off, he ain't had no idea killing you.
Yeah, you could Ike Turner or something.
Ike Turner wasn't gonna kill no. Ike Turner would have never killed nobody.
No, Ike Turner did kill Tina a few times.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's a damn lie.
Listen.
He made sure she was able to perform, nigga. That is care and concern. He made sure
men are too strong.
Balance herself on some heels the next night.
And he was with his bare hands.
It's like an episode of Pimpin' and Hoeing to me.
Well, hey, don't they get their ass out there and work?
Right?
What did Goldie tell that bitch? She said, Goldie trying to kill me. He put a knife on me. He said, I don't give a fuck. Get your I forgot the words and shit. That's when I first learned. I was like, I've been being too nice to these bitches. No,
I said, I'm being too nice. My pimping career ain't gonna last long with me being this nice.
Hell no, I'm fucking checking on her forehead and seeing if she got a fever and shit.
Are you okay?
No, you too hot to hold today. You wait. Hey G, you wait. G, you way too hot to hold today. I can't let you get out there like this. Your fever's a 107.
Folks said too hot as a hoe. Nah, that's
too hot. You too hot to hold today, man. Your fever is you got a fever breaking.
Damn.
Oh, that'll be
wash rag on her forehead, fold it up. You know, you fold the rag up a few times and put it on the kid's forehead. That's
I bandage her up like the niggas with head injuries in cartoons, where you put the shit around her chin, wrap her head up.
Hey, you got this bitch in the chair just wrapping gauze around her shit.
Hey, her wig coming out from under that motherfucker. Like, now go on out there now. You good? You'll be all right.
You stop her in her tracks, G. Like, come here. You tuck a little piece of her wig back in and the bandage, like, here, let me help you.
Hey, sprinkle a couple ibuprofen in the other bitch hand. Like, look, every 2 to 4 hours, I want you to give her a couple of these.
Feed this bitch. Give her 3 at a time, because that's what usually works for me. Give her 3 at a time.
If she get lightheaded or start slurring her words, just bring her on back to the house, okay?
Bring her back to the house. Yep. Put this big bitch on your ride home because she might drool everywhere.
Sleep it off.
Giving the bitch, hey. You gonna be okay, babe. Go on out there, girl. Follow me figure with your eyes.
Taking her funny bone and shit. Bitch, I hit your knee. Your mouth supposed to
not the
what
reflex test. Oh my god.
Hey, that's what the lasagna nigga was doing. He was laying over her body like, oh shit. Baby, follow me now. Come on now, baby, follow me.
Oh shit. God damn, bro.
It probably did happen like
her ass eyes wide open like
dead motherfucker. That's fucked up.
Baby.
Motherfucker like, oh baby, no.
Follow me, baby.
Hey, no,
he gone, bro.
He realized it was done. He did that movie shit. He put his 2 fingers in.
He did it one at a time too, like.
He had to do it one at a time.
Binky is not amused. She is not amused.
Dropped in her nose.
Did it like this, hold the black light.
Look, Binky, you know when they get started, ain't no stopping.
I know. I'm just like, let me let
no stopping. Look, they gone. Them niggas off to the right. Look, GMS laughing so hard, his headphones is gonna fall off.
I'm just trying to pack a code. That's all.
That
I'm
nigga
doing the
made-
same shit.
Yeah, man. Sorry, y'all.
Oh shit. Rest
It's
in
all
peace,
good,
though.
John.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. It's
She
all
ain't
right.
at the end of the day, she didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying?
No, she didn't.
Of course
It's like
She didn't at all. Hell no.
No, she didn't deserve that. Like,
neither one of them deserved it.
listen,
Nah.
she was definitely antagonizing him, like we said. But that didn't mean she deserved to die for it. You know
The
what I mean?
babies
No.
didn't deserve it.
This is the way of the world, man. Everybody has a breaking point, men and women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially them 5th grade girls who tried to kill that one dude because he was
Oh,
going
let me
around
pull that up.
slinging finger around. He was slinging,
What?
he used to sling a finger.
What?
He in 5th grade.
I could
so
have
he
got
was
that
swinging
nigga off.
shooter.
If I could have got that nigga off if he went to court. If he just held out longer, yeah. I mean, he wouldn't have got off, but you know.
Oh, you talking about Shamarcus Carr?
I could have justified it.
You gonna justify that?
Sir.
It wouldn't be premeditated.
He said,
It
now,
definitely
by the
be
tone
second
of the,
degree.
by the tone of the bitch he used, can't you tell that he had enough?
Not only that, listen, Your Honor, he wouldn't be making food right now if he didn't intend on eating it. This wasn't premeditated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, so do y'all want to hear about the young girls?
Yeah, yep.
Yes, we do.
I can post the news story. Hold on. I literally just saw this right before we were coming on.
Yeah, I did too. I said the Netflix doc on this motherfucker gonna be hilarious. They gonna interview that little nigga. He was like, I mean, you know, I just
all right. Fun. So as you can see, the headline is 4 5th grade girls arrested after devising a plan to unalive their classmate over a breakup. Police say they found a written list detailing how to carry out the plot in an attempt to just end him. So,
little
ignorant
words.
A group of 10 and 11-year-old girls who surprised police say wanted to kill a boy at school. The motive? He's accused of cheating on one of them, so she wants him dead. The murder plot was simple. According to the police report, 4 5th grade students at Legacy Traditional Schools West Surprise campus planned to lure a classmate to the charter school's outside bathroom and stab him in the stomach. And each girl had a role to play to get away with it. One would bring the knife. Another would forge a suicide note to make it seem like he took his own life. And someone would act as a lookout, while the other carried out the stabbing. And to avoid fingerprints on the murder weapon, they would wear gloves. Documents say the friends came up with the plan during lunch and recess on October 1st. Legacy administrators worked with the school resource officer to investigate when students who overheard the plot came forward. The next day, their backpacks were searched and the suspects were individually questioned with their parents present. All 4 children were then arrested for threatening and disorderly conduct misdemeanor charges. The police report says 3 of the students showed remorse, but the 4th would smile and laugh while making excuses for their actions.
Lock her up. Lock her up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Put that little psychotic B word in the juvenile system.
Yeah, little Casey Anthony Shield, young Casey Anthony.
For real. Now this really is John. This is really John Tucker Must Die in real life. I don't know if y'all remember that movie, but that's a real movie where this dude was going around smashing and getting with a bunch of girls at his high school, and they try to devise a plan to get him to try to fuck him up, try to kill him.
Yeah.
And one of the girls they tried to help him with ended up falling in love with the nigga. That's how
it goes. Shout out to T-Fam1. Thank you for the 20, my brother.
Hey. Appreciate it, my brother.
Up, 3G Binky? Congrats on the little one, Pac G. Blessings.
Appreciate it, my boy.
And shout out to who is that? Uda on the go. Is that how you say your name? He says, salute to y'all, great coverage, and you're at the trial every day. I'll have to check out your coverage, Uda, and tell me if I'm saying your name right or not. Sorry. Let us know. But yeah, what GMS was saying, that is basically that movie in real life. But you know, these are 10 and 11-year-old girls,
right,
that were plotting to take this little boy's life. Like, you know, we always talk about like mass, you know, shootings and stuff like that, being worried with kids, but it's like now you got to be worried that your kid's gonna go to recess and someone's gonna like take his life or her life because they're mad.
And how do you cheat at 11? You know what I'm saying?
Right. What is cheating? I talked to another girl.
But you
gave
know,
another, you gave another girl his
that don't make
chocolate
sense,
milk.
right? I didn't know there was any kind of commitment at that age.
I got I got the shit slapped out of me in the 8th grade, and I think 13
you would have been 13. Yeah.
I got the shit slapped
13.
out of me. But I guess I deserved it.
You did.
You do.
Still though, I mean, I really I ain't do nothing.
Did a lot.
Nothing unusual. It was a drunk Mexican bitch in the hallway, and me and her was doing too much physical stuff.
In 8th grade?
And, nigga, 8th grade. Come on now, our 8th grade.
Hey, drunk at school though?
Nigga, what wasn't done? Niggas was smoking and drinking.
I mean, we was smoking plenty weed in the school, but getting drunk at the school, like I couldn't do it.
This was hold on. Let's be clear. This Mexican chick probably got into mama and them tequila at the crib.
Yeah,
she probably been drinking beer since she was 8.
Came to fucking school.
Went to Eastside Middle School.
She came to school loaded, but she was coming. You know, she was being freaky. So my dumb ass didn't take advantage of her or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I played along with her. You know what I'm saying? I played along with it. You know, and then my girlfriend, this little chocolate sister named, I ain't gonna say her name.
You said it on here before.
She came up and slapped the shit. I'm talking about like
what the
I thought it was I thought it was funny because my dumb ass, you know, so that made it worse because I'm laughing, so that made her like Tasmanian devil.
Oh, yeah, she was pissed off.
Yeah, but I just, you know, I kind of ran through the crowd, got up out of there and shit. I escaped, you know what I'm saying?
You said before anybody could really hear the echo in the hallway.
No, nigga, it was visible. She I think she had a crew behind her waiting to see me get slapped. Like,
oh damn,
I got confronted, nigga. This was like bring it on.
Crews like that back then, so
yeah, this was like bring it on. She brought her whole little cheerleading
squad ready to whoop your ass and cut you.
That's crazy.
They was finna jump on your ass if you did something.
Nah, I mean,
he was getting cut. They Mexican. He was getting cut.
Yeah, you would have got looked at super lame trying to fight a girl back then. Like that shit was not okay. Like niggas now box the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It wasn't no fucking way we was finna fight no girl at school.
Okay, let me ask you this, AP.
Go ahead.
You ever seen that video online that dude, he was at, I don't know, it was some kind of function, and them hoes trying to run his pockets?
No.
And he got to punching the one chick in the face, and then a bunch of niggas snatched him up like, you can't be hitting on a girl, you can't be hitting on her.
I don't know if
in my eyes, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. These hoes ain't finna be going in my pockets. First off, they were snatching him, grabbing him by his shorts, pulling his shorts to them, and the other girl was going in his pockets while the other girl was pulling him towards him. What you gonna do in that?
It depends on the situation. Like, you know what I mean? First of all, let's clarify these young girls nowadays is in violation. Girls when I was that age young, they wouldn't overstep their boundaries with men like they are dudes. They wouldn't even, you know, you would have to go out your way to fight a bitch or hit a bitch. These girls right now put themselves right in the mix and by all means knock their fucking head off. Ain't no way I'm finna let these girls do it. Matter of fact, on our beach at Milwaukee's lakefront a couple days ago, the police brought the batons out on them hoes. But they wasn't listening. Them bitches wasn't listening. They was trying to be tough and shit. Man, the police was tackling and folding them hoes up and get the billy stick out on their ass and was whooping their ass.
Damn.
And I ain't gonna lie. When I see police do that kind of shit, I am aware that there is over aggressive police officers and they are definitely over aggressive with black people. But I'm also aware that there are certain black people that are over aggressive with them. And thank God I'm not a police officer. I have like 38 motherfucking cases on me in about 6 months if I was a police officer.
You ain't lying. Niggas would be asking me in public, what's up with your guy, man? Who? The light-skinned nigga with the nose, the police nigga.
I have a nickname. You know the police notorious when he get a street nickname and shit. I have a nickname out here for whooping niggas, man. I be beating the fuck out.
Oh hell yeah!
I ain't gonna lie.
Goldie used to have a nickname.
Goldie. He used to, man. They ended up catching him and so-called violating him. Is the story? I don't know how true.
Yeah, they got him. I heard that too.
But you know what? Like I said, man, I'll be overly aggressive. I wouldn't have the patience that I see certain police be having. So I don't know, man. Be glad I ain't the police. God damn it.
Yeah, me too, bro. Because my patience short in the motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, it'll be plenty.
I'm like, can I get your ID? Why I need my ID? Bow.
That's excessive, G. You can't do that. You can't do that, G.
As soon as that bitch say, hey, and it's a bitch. As soon as she say, why I need
that's why, bitch.
That's how I be feeling though when I be watching them cop cam videos. I be getting so irritated.
Hey, then I be standing over like, that's all I wanted to know, Lucretia.
Hey, you're gonna
like, get the fuck out of here.
You're gonna be like Devin Allen Greer on 3 Strikes. Look how she's got the gun.
Oh my god.
No, I be so tired
Yo,
of that
3
shit.
Strikes.
That nigga said, arrest this bitch.
Nigga, that's what they gonna call me, the street sweeper, because I sweep everybody off their feet. Like, what? Bam! Put that foot behind their legs and just bam, bitch.
Hey, with that reputation, you gotta watch your back everywhere.
You the nigga that they be watching on the block. Like, hey, watch this. Hey, look, he finna do it. He finna sweeper. He's finna sweeper. And as soon as you do it, see, look, see that? See?
You know Milwaukee, G. Ain't nobody gonna be scared to catch you lacking off duty.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Everybody going to court, they gonna have a big ass bandage on the back of their head.
Oh, we know who did this shit.
That's gonna be my calling card. Nigga. I'm leaving big ass knots on the back of everybody's head in Milwaukee.
The judge gonna be like, one more person come in with that knot, you suspended, bro.
You suspended.
Chief gonna have to suspend you, bro.
Hey, street sweeper, give me your badge and your gun. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
You don't want to do this, Sarge. You don't want to do this.
You would definitely be like Mackie.
At least let me finish this case, Sarge. At least let me finish the case. You're off the case.
I'm this fucking close.
I'm this close to cracking it.
You're off the case, street sweeper. Give me your badge and your gun.
To catch a dirt bag, you got to get in the dirt. Come on, Cap.
He's tough. He said,
I'm not gonna get these scumbags if I'm not dirty like them, Chief.
I know these guys. I came from where they came from. I know how they think.
I know their fathers, their mothers, their sisters. I was once them.
I just asked her for her fucking ID, Sarge.
He's like, hey, Tyrone, grandmother make cookies every Sunday. Chief like, who the fuck is Tyrone? TJ, Chief, TJ.
TJ. He was with Lucretia.
TJ, Chief, TJ. Oh shit!
I know who I am. I be robbed. Look, somebody look. I couldn't be the police. I couldn't be the police. I'm robbing all the dope spots. I try to get my niggas to rob the dope spots as civilians. We was gonna put the blue fake police jackets on and get a Crown Vic and just roll up on hood spots and just make niggas break themselves.
They going to jail.
Yeah, but then I didn't know this because I'm so glad some of my young man schemes didn't go into fruition and shit. Because just impersonating the police would have got us plenty fucking time.
Oh hell yeah, yeah.
But I was on that. Hey, I would have been like,
Sean and Jonathan used to pull niggas over with that police light in that white box Chevy they used to have.
That was some hot boys too, dog. They used to do some goofy shit.
They used to do some wild shit. You're like, want to smoke some weed, bro? Where you get this from? I just pulled some nigga over. Yeah, man. I took that nigga gave me all the weed, bro. I said, fuck it, let's smoke then, bro. Shit.
Imagine the hoodest niggas with no uniform pulling you over and getting out and you actually listening and shit. That's your fault.
Right.
That's your fault. Yeah.
I'm like, can I see your badge, motherfucker?
Yeah, what's your badge number, bro?
That's when you get punched in the mouth. Like, nigga, bow, nigga, there go my badge. Street sweeper, check his pockets. He really with the police. Street sweeper to hire real street niggas. Street sweeper hired street niggas to pull niggas over.
I've been watching a bunch of police videos, man. There was this video that reminded me of something like that.
Oh, shit.
It was this dude. I don't know if y'all seen it, but dude got pulled over and he was getting arrested. And while they were searching him, they found a big ass stack of hundreds on him and shit. He was shooting a video, but they thought he was over there like doing some extra shit, selling drugs or whatever. So they took him in. And when he got to the precinct or whatever, he was trying to tell them that the cop that arrested him took some blue hundreds out of his stack and hit him. And he was like arguing the whole time, like, no, I'm telling you, he took it, whatever. I seen him fidgeting, and then he kept telling him to look at him because the cop was moving his hands. And every time he said, look, he moving his hands, and
he
his hands up like that.
I seen that, and he caught him cuffing a few hundred, right?
Yep.
I seen
and
that.
It was he put it in the door and shit. And they I think they terminated the cop or something. I forgot what happened with him, but I think he got charged or some shit. I'm
crazy.
like,
see, often to watch
that. He tried to be slick with it.
I don't have Apple
that ain't
TV.
new.
Oh no, hell no, it ain't new.
They used to be like blatant. They'd take your money,
taking the money,
give you your crack back, and send you on your fucking way.
Yep.
Yeah. So when next time they catch you, you be the sold the crack that they gave you back. They want you to steal that so they can get there. They taking that money,
And they know exactly where to find you at, nigga, because they only know the one hot street that you stay on. You ain't gonna go nowhere else.
Nigga, I remember back in the day, I think I was like 18 or 19. A police bust me down, and I had a pound on me. Well, I had 2 pounds on me, but I was driving and I had a hole in the floor of my car. So I was riding. The first time I'm dumping the motherfucking shit out the floor and shit. Out the hole in the floor in the car.
Fred Flintstone ass car.
Not only that, the police just driving behind him like, look at this fucking idiot. they see all the fucking weed just behind the motherfucking.
I'm just dumping it like fuck it.
They just driving behind him like, you can't make this shit up.
This gonna be. But then when they finally called up to me, they blocked me off. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get the Chevy out the spot. They blocked me off, and they finally got a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But
hey, was like that white one, that 2-door?
That 2-door, yeah, the Impala, the 79 Impala, glass house.
That shit funny.
Yeah. So he like
this stupid motherfucker. Like, let him dump it.
Like,
we'll get to him in a second.
He like, you could have just kept all the weed in the car, and I could have took all of that with what, you know what I'm saying, what I'm gonna take now. I was gonna let you go anyway. I'm like, you gonna let me go? He's like, yeah, you gotta give me all that weed though.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dog, I don't want to give you all my weed, bro. He's like, you want to go to jail? I said, no, here, take the weed, nigga.
Choices.
Dirty ass police here.
Take the weed, nigga. Fuck it. I ain't going to jail. You can have the weed. I get plenty of that, but I ain't going to no jail.
I'm not going to.
And that's another thing. I ain't turning in shit. Like every time the report get back to you, it's gonna be like, yeah, we confiscated $13.47. $13.48.
You better,
They said it was 130. No. It wasn't 130. They didn't have a decimal in the right spot. It was 1333.
Oh, that's a good question. T-Fan 1.
37. 13.37.
That's not only that, I found 4 Glocks without any magazines. Yeah, all the Glock mags were gone when we got there, sir. So there was no Glock mags left in the.
Taking all the mags.
Oh,
I'll be taking stupid shit.
There's a story. There's a story behind this. T-Fan 1 asked the question, like American Gangster, would you?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
So this actually was something that happened to a friend of mine on a very smaller scale. He was walking his dog, and there was a bunch of commotion going around. Police was around. They was chasing somebody, and in his apartment building, somebody threw out a bag out the windows, a backpack. And as he was walking his dog, he seen it. And when he said the bag fell, he seen in the bag, like it was like 20s and 10s and 50s and stuff hanging out of the backpack. So he grabbed it and brought it, inside or whatever. Long story short, it was quite a bit in that motherfucker. And it was like it was just one of those things where he, kept it solid with, just his close friends and shit. But other than that, it was,
some of this shit be sounding weird. Like, who got loose money just loose in the bag and shit? Like, it ain't folded up in rubber bands. It ain't real nicely tightly. Like, they have a whole loosely packed shit where the money can fly up everywhere.
Fly out, yeah. Quit playing with
That
me,
shit
man.
gonna be rubber band down or all kind of
car accident. All the people
up
in the city picking up hundreds and shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, he said it was all on the ground and shit. He said through the bag, it was open. So
yeah, it sounds like some bullshit. Unless you running from the register that you just snatched and grabbed, and you got loose money dangling out. I don't see that being possible. Who the fuck gonna have
I think it
that
was
money
some
to
dead
lose?
president shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Even in the goddamn money bags, they got straps on the money. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
they do.
saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Where are all these goddamn fruit carts come into play when niggas is fleeing from the police? You ain't never seen a fruit
Never
cart.
run into a fruit cart. In the movies, they hit like 10 fruit carts before they even
Yes.
get close to a
I seen
nigga,
the
bro.
fruit
Like,
ladies where they come up with the elotes and shit like that on the street, but not no fucking goddamn fruit carts.
Not only that, it's always a bitch walking her goddamn
Baby
her
in a
baby
stroller.
yeah, baby stroller across the street. Where all the bitches with baby strollers at?
that's a fact.
You be
To
seeing
be
these
honest
hoes
with you,
holding them on their hip at the bus
G,
stop.
I
Go
didn't start
ahead.
seeing Muslims selling bags of fruit until fucking probably like 5 years ago.
Shit, I haven't seen that in 20 years. When they used to
I
have a
seen
little
it 3 days ago, G.
the paper, they had a paper in the fruit.
Yeah, the bananas, the oranges, the apples and shit. How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? How you doing, sister?
Selling
Assalamu
that,
alaikum.
still selling the newspaper and shit that they printed.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
Interesting.
Yeah, brother Ishmael is growing beans at his home, at his homestead. Brother Ishmael has a homestead in Missouri.
He wants you to pronounce it, brother Ishmael.
Growing beans.
Ishmael.
And, Ishmael and his wife Rakaka is Ishmael and his wife Rakaka is selling beans and
what's wrong with this dude, man?
Hey, back in the day, probably like the 90s was the worst. Them niggas really all talked alike and acted alike. Like them niggas could be in the library like, yes, excuse me, ma'am, I'm here to procure a library card, if you will. So if you could just assist me in that, sister, and I like, nigga, shut the fuck up and get a library card.
Oh, real. Like, brother Akeem just came through here asking for the same shit, nigga.
Yes.
Y'all ain't
How do you spell Rakaka? That is R A K. Yes, yes, and our children, yeah.
Oh shit.
Eight kids. 8, yes, 8. Somebody has to tend the homestead and the beans. Go ahead.
And the beans.
Like y'all watching RZA Islam, that's how them niggas was. And a lot of them niggas still is. One of my niggas, Johnny, he be security for them.
That's all RZA's elders that be doing that.
Oh, for real?
But listen, the younger ones like that. My guy Johnny, he probably like 44ish, 45. You know, he do all that taekwondo shit too. They all learn fucking martial arts. And he be guarding them when they do like little things and shit. He always posting pictures in front of the minister and shit. I mean, I respect him though, because I know how serious he is about it, but it's still like, you know, it'd be funny.
Johnny be down at
like, nigga, you don't talk like that, nigga.
Johnny be down at the first spot down there on North Ave, don't he?
Johnny used to cut hair at Nappy Roots on Fonda.
When Sam used to cut there?
Yeah, but he used to cut in that first chair when you come in there.
Oh, so as you go up the stairs?
Yeah, but bro, he been with the FOI for shit like 15 years, probably, maybe longer. Shit, I don't know. All them niggas do karate too. Like, nigga, you know these niggas got fucking switches out here, my nigga. Like, what the fuck is you gonna do with that?
Yeah. This ain't no Last Dragon shit out here. This is real life, bro. This ain't Bruce Leroy, bro. You ain't finna catch none of them bullets with your teeth.
Hey, what if their whole suit is sprayed with this bean repellent that made out of pure beans that could, like the John Wick, suit. It's made out of the John Wick suits, my nigga. You ever wonder why they be wearing them hot ass suits? That shit might be Teflon, like the bow tie got a long string on it to choke you with and shit. They just pull it. Got a little wire on that motherfucker.
That's their built-in fan, nigga. That bow tie's a built-in fan. Them shits be hot.
Yeah, G. Yeah, you're right. You put the bow tie out, twist that motherfucker.
Hey, that's how it sounds when it come out. Like,
like that's a fact. Yeah,
a zip cord in this motherfucking top. I'm just saying, man. I don't know, man. I ain't never seen them niggas get shot or hurt, so they doing something right.
I don't see sweat on these niggas when you pull up on them. They be having the hottest suits on, bro, and it be 7 degrees out. Where's your sweat at, bro?
You own something. You own something.
Is this the
I don't think I've ever seen
nigga? Did Nike make this suit, nigga? Like,
and it's like they lose the wrinkles. They lose the wrinkles in their forehead as soon as they join the nation. Like, nigga, you looked older last time I saw you. How the fuck you look baby face now?
Is the nation relieving stress? Like, what are they doing?
Them niggas doing witchcraft or something.
What, they some facial creams? Yeah, brother Akbar has the Muslim facial cream for all the brothers to apply this evening.
Shit, more women need to join the nation so they can get their youth back. But you want to look young and healthy, bitch? Join the nation, bitch. You look good, motherfucker.
All the wrinkles in your forehead, bitch. You look like you saying, everywhere you go.
It look like they be questioning life permanently.
That's how they be pulling hoes. Like, why you got all that poison on your face? Like, poison? You don't need that poison on your skin, sister.
You just pull up on a lady and call her face poison.
Here, let me get that.
Let me.
Excuse me, Tammy. Your face looks mighty toxic there, sister.
Yes.
Why would you let them do that to you?
There is a racist police officer goes by the name of Street Sweeper that is out here attacking the brothers and the sisters.
Like using the devil's camouflage on your face, sister.
Folks,
every brother is not your brother. Let me just tell you that right now.
Oh man, this Street Sweeper shit. Hey, we need to do something, G, like a cartoon or something, G.
No, you need to come up with a vigilante, a Muslim vigilante, nigga.
We could make a Tubi movie, G, and you could be Street Sweeper.
He got acid bean pies. He be throwing at niggas and be fucking their face up and shit. He got a bacon shooter, that nigga bacon bazooka.
No, he just kidnap you and make you detox off of all your drugs and bad shit and sex and all the bad food, and you just be in there shaking and shit in the room. Like, let me out, brother. He's like, no, not until you're done, brother. We're not done fixing you, brother.
He be torturing you by just heating up ham in the skillet.
That nigga cleaning your pores out, nigga. You got your ass in there shaking like a motherfucking detoxes from sugar. Like,
no, he feed niggas bowls of chitlins, GMS. He got you tied up feeding you bowls of chitlins.
He would never be associated with that.
Raw dog and chitlins is crazy.
Raw dog and chitlins.
Hey, that's what he's saying. Street Sweeper, a pig's head in a motherfucking box. Like, we're putting you on notice. If another brother or sister, one more brother or sister end up with a bandage on the back of their head, we have put you on notice that we are not going to stand for it. Anyway,
they sent you a pig head. The pig got a black eye and shit.
Beat up ass pig head.
We got a black eye. Oh
right,
shit!
Man. Come on now, we ain't got no topic. Shit.
I mean, we can, but it's like, y'all doing y'all thing. So what am I supposed to do? Talk over you?
All right, we're good. We all right. Go ahead, do your thing.
Goodness. All right, so we could talk about B Simone. I saw somebody ask like when we were gonna talk about her. So if y'all don't know who B Simone is, she's like a social media influencer or whatever, and she's been in a lot of weird like controversies and things over the years. So her latest thing, she was on like a friend of hers podcast, and she was talking about the fact that now she was crying, and she was talking about the fact that now she's so broke that she, was in Bloomingdale's and realized that she had to go to H&M to shop now. And I'm like, what are you even talking about?
Is that like that's rich people problems, lady? Like, that's not like shit. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know.
I can't afford H&M. I'm like, bitch, fuck you, yeah, bitch.
Yeah, bitch, I ain't shit. I'm not getting nothing over there. Shit, bitch.
So they got some nice stuff, man. I got an H&M shorts right now, bitch. Fuck you.
All that shit is V cut. Like, I ain't trying to have my midsection looking fatter, bitch.
This nigga funny as hell.
You, bitch. I drink beer, bitch.
Now, the other crazy thing that also came out in this podcast was that she was actually like upset that a friend of hers was offered an opportunity that didn't include her. Now she admitted that. Now obviously we're all human, things happen. But what do you think about that? Like being upset that your friend got an opportunity and not being happy for them and instead being like angry and jealous about it.
Main character syndrome, man. You got the main character syndrome. You want to be the one that everybody comes to be the one that everybody chooses and everybody looks at as the it girl or the person that needs to be involved in everything. I think that's the lowest of mentality, and I think that's the reason why certain people like her do keep certain people like that around her, because it's easy to control them and keep them at bay and to keep them under you. She'll come up. Those are the type of people that will come up with excuses and come up with justification as to why they shouldn't be involved in anything without them, because they'll tell them like, I made this possible. If it wasn't for me, if anybody ever says, if it wasn't for me in a situation that doesn't call for, if it wasn't for me, they're trying to keep you stagnant.
Low key, I think with her having that kind of attitude is what got her in the position she in right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
my
you got to be humble. Go ahead, G. You got to be humble. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know who she is.
I can play the clip. Hold on.
I know. I seen the clip of her and seen her face.
Oh, but
what's she known for?
Just known for doing bad business ideas. I don't know. She used to kind of do like videos where I guess she was supposed to be funny or something. I never connected with her.
I don't know who she is.
I never connected with her, but she's been all over social media for having
the name sound familiar.
Cringy.
And she was just talking about how she living with her family in London or Paris or some shit like that. Bitch, you went to Paris? Like, obviously you got somebody that's looking out for you.
So we talking about a bitch that wasn't ever really famous for real anyway. She was social media famous and she acted like she fell off.
Yeah, and you know what? Speaking about the money, well, I'll get into that in a minute. But basically her thing with the hating on the friend, right? I think that when someone admits something like that to you, I mean, I guess it's a human moment, but I definitely will side eye you, like from now on, because clearly you can't even just be happy for me just because I have something going on outside of you. You've had plenty of things go on outside of me. And in fact, one of her friends was saying, I think it was the same person she was jealous about, that the girl was like damn near homeless and she, didn't have anything. And B. Simone was just, living her life, didn't care, wasn't trying to help her or anything. And not that it's anybody's responsibility, but when you do certain things in front of people and they don't have it like that, I think that says something about you too.
And that's karma though.
Yeah. To a degree.
Like that's karma. Like
don't come around me then. That there's a level to that too. Like if let me tell you why. No, it's for real. It'd be a lot of people that don't eat the restaurants you eat at. So we spend $300 when we go eat. And if you ain't ever even on your birthday been somewhere where the bill $300,
it's $300,
then don't fucking be mad at me if I don't invite you to my birthday. Then you mad because that nigga don't invite me to my birthday.
It's not about being mad. But I feel like rubbing people's face in certain things is a problem. Now, if you're going somewhere and you're saying, hey, this is where we're going, if the person can't go, then they can't go. That's not the same thing.
This is why they shouldn't kick it no more, though. This is the point, right? You got to kick it around people that is at your level or above your level.
Or above your level. Yeah.
That way you can grow and there ain't people around you that's going to be taken from you, taking your level away. Taking your level away.
Yeah. Still your shine, really.
And it ain't because you like fuck them. You can still kick it with them, but you got to kick it with them for free shit. Like, let's go hoop.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm finna barbecue some motherfucking some burgers. Come through.
Yeah.
But when it's some money to be spent or it's time to go do something major, I'm not stunting on you.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm with you. I want you to not do this with me.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. But I can't take how can I say it? You can look out for your guys or whatever to a certain extent. For example, let's say one of y'all, for just to keep it close in the circle, one of y'all just blow the fuck up. And now y'all kicking it with people who spending 10 G's every time y'all go anywhere.
Yeah, I ain't kick with them niggas.
So I don't want to be there. I'm so out of place.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to be there with you because for one, you're gonna feel bad because you're gonna be trying to like help me keep up by spending more than your 10. You're gonna be spending 13 to 15 trying to keep me
outshine me.
Not even outshine me, just to keep me. You're gonna be buying me shit. You're gonna be making sure I'm eating and drinking too. So now you trying to kick it with niggas that's out of your league, and I'm holding you back. That ain't the way I want nobody to look back, look out for me if they get on. Look out for me
with some niggas like dog got his broke guy with him and shit.
Yeah, fuck. I don't want to be there. Look out for me with some opportunity or nothing. Or just come back when you good and want to kick it on our level. But I'm not trying to go where I shouldn't be.
That's why I be glad.
I don't be doing that either, though.
When these streamers that be making millions every month, they be putting certain people in certain positions because there's a job, there's a bunch of jobs for you. You can be the guy that sets shit up for them when they do certain streams. You can be the guy that's just holding the camera. You can be the guy that's coming up with certain clips, editing clips. Like there's a bunch of jobs when it comes to that streamer shit. So when they keep their guys in the inner circle and shit, or even when you just put them on camera and if you feel like they got a presence, put them out there and do shit like that. That to me is commendable, but you ain't got to do it with everybody because some of your friends that ain't on shit.
First of all, that ain't gonna be enough. So imagine if I give all my I'm streaming, I give all my guys jobs, and they getting good pay, but I'm making the kind of money where I just bought a new car that's $100,000.
Yeah,
them niggas gonna hate you any fucking way. You done gave them an opportunity. You got them making good money. They around you every day, but because they still pulling up in the, their baby mama car or, a used car or whatever, and you just bought something brand new, them niggas is salty.
Yeah. Maybe.
But that's how AP thinking of.
Maybe.
My fault, baby.
No, go ahead.
That's how it was when we was growing up. Like certain people see us coming up and doing the stuff that we was doing. And they wasn't involved in that. So me, you, and Michi would dip off and go do our own thing. Because we got money because we came from the dirt where niggas was going, goddamn it, half on a $10 bag of fucking weed. You feel me? Like, so when we finally did start hustling and getting our own money separately, we were still together as a group, us three collectively. But we all seen good money, you know what I'm saying, outside of each other, even though we was hanging out with each other every day, spending our money that we made outside of each other with each other. You feel what I'm saying? But there was also other people who came up with us who didn't have that same hustle, that same drive. You know what I'm saying? Like they got any money they got, they fucked it off. You know what I'm saying? So when it was time for us to party and do, we had to dip off from them niggas though.
And let me tell you something else that's dangerous, because I was on both sides of this. When I was broke as hell around niggas with a lot of money, the way that I had to prove my worth is to be the violent nigga.
Violent nigga.
So now they got the money. So now I'm the designated shooter now, or I'm the designated crash out now because I'm trying to prove my value. And then when you start getting money, you looking at that same shooter nigga like you hot as fuck. Like you can't, I don't want you around me because you be popping nigga. You be popping off. We got shit to lose now. We don't want your crazy ass around me. So I done been on both sides of that, and I didn't even understand when I was crashing out that I was also alienating the niggas that had some bread because they like, nigga, you hot as a motherfucker. Like I thought I was doing my job. I'm like, y'all need a crazy nigga. I be that. I ain't got no bread, but I be crazy than motherfucker. You know what I mean? Until I got a little money. So I'm just saying, I think people need to be around like kind, because I'm telling you, them motherfuckers that ain't like that, even if you have all the best love in your heart and good intentions, them niggas will not like you.
I agree, but even like, and I highlighted I2Q7's comment because he said she talked about now being jealous of the friend. So it's like, again,
and there's somebody who was doing better is now salty at this bit. That's what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, and it's like, well, now I guess it's like the scales are tipping, and it's like she's the type of person that probably just like her friends at a certain level. You can be pretty, but not too cute. You can't be too cute because you're going to take too much attention from me. Or you can have a good job, but you can't make more money than me. Or your man can't look better than mine. Like she's one of those.
Ain't nothing worse than the most. Let's say there's a woman who got the aesthetic that everybody think is just a super bad bitch.
Yeah.
But she watching all the niggas shoot at her friend all night. She can be literally a 10 in most people's eyes. But for whatever reason, niggas keep passing her for her homegirl. She gonna hate the bitch.
Imagine this.
She gonna hate that.
She gonna despise her.
Imagine this, AP. Imagine if you are the lit, you on top, you're the person, right? You out here, you putting out albums, you rapping top tier, you getting the fan base, everybody's looking at you. But the other famous person that you probably had eyes on decided to go for your friend. Now all of a sudden you looking like, hold up, she shouldn't. How is she going for her when it should be me? I'm the person. I'm Meg the Stallion. how is this nigga Tory going over here?
Right.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I mean that does happen. Listen, the egos get crazy, and women, we are very competitive, and especially any woman that just knows she's the cutest thing, knows she fine, them be the main ones that have the most wake up calls about, like, because I think they're so used to being called fine and called beautiful and all this stuff, they have no personality. Like, you're not fun to be around. You're not fun to talk to. Like, your face always twisted up. It's so much more than looks that attract men.
And they get even more insecure over time because the man is passing them up or not taking them serious.
People already look at you a certain way. You don't need to try. That's why a lot of the guys out here that are quote unquote sex symbols, or women out here are sex symbols. They walk around with that attitude because they like when they walk in the building, they know people already are attracted to them. It's like the Duke Dennis shit. When Duke walks around in the streets of Miami, bitches just be fucking put. Like, I watched one of his clips he posted. I watched the clip, man. I can't even tell you enough. Bitches be throwing themselves at this nigga, and he just be walking down the street. They be putting their ass on him. One girl was like, "Quit playing with me!" Like, fuck. Like, she was stopping him in his tracks to try to see what he was gonna do. That he didn't need to try. Yeah. But then that's scary though, because you're the guy that everybody you ain't gotta try. So now you feel like every girl wants you. So once you get with a chick that probably was showing you interest that you probably now want to smash, and then y'all do, and then next thing you know, some other shit happened where it's like, it blurred the lines where it's like she didn't want to or something. It plays into that shit now. And then you got to be the guy that said, why would I have to do that when I'm the you have to watch because some people might have it out for you too.
That's true. Shout out to White Town's King. Thank you for the $1.99. He said giving people money only makes them complacent. Yeah.
And let me say this, because this shit in a nutshell was perfect. He said men hate, this T-Fam one, men hate over women and money. That's pretty much, I don't know if there's any other reasons. It probably is, but at least we know for sure them the two major reasons.
That's a fact. Yeah.
What's up, Foxy? Thanks for pulling up.
Foxy?
Hey, Foxy BB.
What I do, Foxy?
Yeah, man. But I don't know. Like with
wait,
the
hold on.
shit.
What you said? Hey, AP and Panel.
Why y'all? Look. Why y'all?
Hold on. This nigga ain't the stop now.
Y'all just talked about this shit.
We all three of us is
we just a panel.
Right here. Come on now.
We ain't shit. We just a panel.
Hold on.
We just a PANELs in this motherfucker.
We ain't playing Hokum Little Flunkies now, baby. Like we stars within our own right now.
She called us AP and the Minions.
This is AP and the 3G's.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Ain't nobody come to see you.
The 3G's. Ain't nobody come to see you.
AP and the 3G's.
Yeah,
she said she know AP from IG.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all can't be mad that we just talked about. We literally just talked about.
I thought it was funny because it just caught my eye.
No, it's funny though. We fucking around.
No, it's funny.
Listen, man.
I would never deal with nobody named Foxy that said hey AP and hi y'all, because this the motherfucker that had me in court like Cassie, and Diddy's just looking at this bitch the whole time like, really, bitch?
I don't know how to hard time people.
Really, bitch? So I gotta go back to the text where you was like, fuck these other niggas. Really? I know Puffy looking at this bitch like, this is amazing how much this bitch is lying on me right now.
Hey, Cassie walking in the got on the stand like, hey Diddy, hi y'all.
They played that recording.
Hey, I'll be in the court.
on
I'll be in the
phone.
court like Tupac. Like, man, I was asleep. I woke up, the bitch talking about she got did all this. Talking about the 3G's did it to her, nigga. I'm AP. I'm not the 3G's. That's the mother nigga.
So that's the panel.
I know that's the panel. You got me confused with the panel, nigga.
I said Binky was standing over the bitch when I left. That's all I know.
Binky was mad at the bitch because she ain't have to try as hard.
see how he always try to come for me? Whatever.
Shit.
Okay. She corrected it.
No, it's all good, Foxy BB.
We just talking shit, baby. We just talking shit. Relax, Foxy. You good?
That's funny as
What's
hell.
the BB stand for?
Oh, look, now Reggie tried to do us in too. He said, much love to Binky and the panel. Now we some whole ass niggas, huh?
Reggie, that's what we all ass niggas. We don't know ass, Reggie. Nigga, you better not be in Dallas either, nigga. That better be your last name and not where you at. No, I'm just talking shit.
Whole ass Midwest nigga.
Thank you, Reggie.
Hey, Reggie, you just made yourself the type of nigga that'll bring her over to a nigga house and be like, look, call me if you need a ride home. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you out here trying to get along. It's late. It's dark outside. I don't want you trying to get home. You don't need to call no Uber. Yeah, don't call no Uber. Why spend that money? I'm still in town for the next 2 days, you know.
You know, AP
is
such a hater.
Nigga open it. Yeah, and I know he gonna be leaning in. She be like, all right, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, bye.
I told you our relationship is not like that, Reggie.
Give her that friend hug and just don't let her go. And he trying to say something, but she pulling away like.
He cussing her out. Bitch got me in the friend's house.
Reggie,
hey, no, he do it.
Supposed to be asleep.
No, Pac G, he thinking the date went well. He pulled his hat down like, see you next time.
Nigga
He probably gonna get dick in her body.
Anyway, stop hating on Reggie.
No, Reggie probably is cool, brother. It's still
cool.
Everybody get the jokes. He should have stayed in the shadows with this shit, though.
No, he gave $5 to put me out front. So thank you,
lady. What'd you say? Tipped his hat, mighty fine evening, my lady.
He said, "Yeah, hey."
Look.
Thank you for this evening. I had a great time this evening. She like, all right, Reggie, bye. Goddamn.
Shout out to the weed and the niggas on the panel.
The weed is the star of the show.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Shout out to the weed.
Sorry, y'all. He ain't wrong because the weed's showing out tonight.
Good one, dog.
And Foxy BB said BB stands for BB, literally.
And shout out to Reggie, brother. We just
okay, BB.
Yeah, I did read some of that. I don't know if you looked up on that at all, Binky, but
yeah, I got it pulled up. You talking about Diddy?
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about it.
That shit too strong.
You okay over there?
I'm good.
Father? Okay.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm still celebrating.
Okay. Hey, and you deserve that, black man.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, that nigga had $20. He was thinking like diapers,
weed,
diapers,
weed.
Shit, we could just put some motherfucking towel around his ass. Fuck it.
Fuck it. We finna. Fuck it. Hey.
You just drinking milk right now, baby. It's all right. Hey.
Give me like 6 rolls of that toilet paper in there. I'm gonna wrap his ass up after I wipe it.
This nigga got a 6-week-old with no pamper on. We potty training him right now. You know what I'm saying? We just let him run around naked.
All natural. You know, he got the little cloth diapers. We all natural over here.
Like he's a baby, nigga.
Yeah,
He ain't ready for potty training, motherfucker. He potty training.
Hey, we Tarzan. Hell yeah, you got a leaf on this shit right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So Diddy, prosecutors, this is according to TMZ, prosecutors want to dumb down elements of RICO charge, simplifying for the jury's sake. Okay. So they're saying in a stunning move, the day before closing arguments in Diddy's federal criminal trial in NYC, prosecutors have pulled back on some key testimony during the trial, specifically attempted kidnapping, attempted arson, and aiding and abetting trafficking. Prosecutors said in a letter to the judge, the government is following His Honor's instructions to streamline the jury instructions. The reality is prosecutors seem to feel they've fallen flat on proving Diddy allegedly kidnapped former employee Capricorn Clark and Cassie. More surprising, prosecutors are not pursuing the attempted arson claim that Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car in a jealous rage. During the trial, prosecutors never directly linked Diddy to the fire. Both of these charges relate to the racketeering or RICO charge Diddy faces. As for the aiding and abetting ex-trafficking charge, prosecutors don't explain what elements of ex-trafficking they will 86 from the jury instructions. Prosecutors are not dropping the various ex-trafficking charges, only elements of them, and specifically aiding and abetting. Prosecutors do say in their letter they want an instruction that just because women gave prior consent to these acts, it does not mean that it can never be withdrawn. Prosecutors also say jurors should be told just because a woman received compensation does not preclude a finding of forced labor. And for ex-trafficking, prosecutors want jurors to know neither physical restraint of the alleged victims nor commercial ex acts are required to prove coercion in ex-trafficking. So, what do you guys think about?
Free Diddy, goddammit. Free my nigga Diddy.
Diddy
You
on his
did
way
it
home.
again,
Puff
Diddy.
Daddy
You
in the
got away
family.
with it, brother. You got
Puff
away with
Daddy
it,
in the
brother.
family.
Yeah,
Puff
man.
Daddy in the family.
I want
On
an
his way home,
album.
y'all.
I want an album as soon as you get home, brother. I
think
want
they
you to
might
go on
get a-
tour. I want a bad boy tour. Fuck it.
I
I
think
hope
they
this
might
nigga
get a
catch the
few
last
years
train
out
to
of him.
Paris.
To be honest, they're gonna have to get a few years about him. All the man hours and manpower and all the fucking resources they spent. They're gonna try to get a few years
Wait
out of
till
him. They're
the
gonna try to get him with the
lawsuit-
prostitution shit.
Wait till he sue the motherfucking government.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Diddy
but I
gonna run the
mean,
city again.
Herb Gotti never
He gonna
did
get a
that.
key to the America. Goddamn it.
I mean, Herb Gotti and them never did that, and they definitely
Herb
beat the
Gotti
feds
had a
as well.
different type of case. Them niggas had a. Thank God they didn't go to jail. Go take your ass home and shut the fuck up kind of case. This is the kind of case where y'all listen to the bitch first. Y'all got hyped up, ran and got. This is the equivalent of a nigga hearing his little sister or a woman coming. They did this to me. He did this, and he like, oh hell no. And they go get their gun and they go deal with the shit, only to find out she was lying or putting extras on it. They probably didn't never even fully investigate some of the
accusations. Your mic went out. There you go.
Right. They probably never even fully investigated a lot of the claims that was being made. They took that shit at face value and ran with it and didn't do a better job at, proving that shit. So now in court, they should just fall in the fucking part. Everything they thought they brought against this nigga, they fell apart. Like, what the fuck? And I thought for sure he was cooked. I'm thinking they're going to bring in murder charges. They're going to bring drug charge. They ain't bring shit, but this clearly sexual relationship that he had with this bitch. Come the fuck on.
Yeah,
well, what
I thought
do
he
you think
was
about the Capricorn Clark stuff though? I mean, how is that not kidnapping if he wasn't letting her?
Put us on that.
From what I remember about her testimony, I apologize, I really didn't follow this case very closely. But what I remember from her testimony was basically she had helped Cassie with something like get away or whatever she did, and they had her in a place where she couldn't call anybody and she couldn't leave, and they were giving her lie detector tests and things of that nature. So if you're put somewhere against your will, isn't that kidnapping? Like if I don't let you leave,
where were they at, and why did they say they didn't let her leave?
What happened was they took her. She framed it as they brought her to a warehouse, basically warehouse type thing, or somewhere where it wasn't finished, and they brought her to a certain level, and there was already men standing there when she got there, waiting for her to get there, like bigger security type individuals. Sat her down and did the whole lie detector test and questioned her and didn't allow her to leave until they were finished. And
in regards to what was she being questioned about?
I think it was like something that got stolen.
Nigga, so Walmart, a company held you against your will in the back office because you stole some shit, and we not letting you go until we decide whether or not you stole this shit or not.
So here's why I don't think he should go down for that, because after that instance, she worked for him again.
Like, because I was gonna say she stopped for a while, right?
Yeah,
GMS, and then she came back a few years later and worked for him again.
Yeah. So
hey, I like to say I'm sorry, Diddy, for doubting you. I did think you was a weird ass nigga that might have did some nefarious shit in your life, and you probably did. But they shot they load off a little too soon, and they probably should have came at you in another way.
They should have.
I heard a good suggestion. They said that they should have gave him bail so that he could have came out and possibly did some other shit.
Incriminate himself.
When you have a long history of that, you can't just cold turkey a freak off, nigga. You can't just cold turkey none of that shit.
Apparently not, because Cassie couldn't quit that shit.
Exactly.
And including while she with her new man still couldn't quit the shit.
Look at Binky face. Look.
I'm listening. Listen, I just be listening. I know everybody focuses on me, man. I'm the girl.
Listen, when a woman's face can tell everything when a man is speaking his side. Trust me. I see what's going on. Go ahead. Say what you were saying.
Pac G, I was listening. I know. What do I have? Resting bitch face or something? I'm literally just sitting here listening.
We ain't going nowhere.
Oh no,
going nowhere. Cause it's bad boy.
We can't be stopped now. Cause it's bad boy for life.
Hey man,
that's crazy.
Listen, man, this was a win. This was a victory for all players out there who have been lied on.
Let me add this, y'all. Yeah. I think Diddy was at his most diabolical when he had that mohawk, when he ran the city.
Oh, shit.
I think he's diabolical all the way around. But I feel like y'all
Listen, Diddy, I think he was like on a whole nother level, like superpower Gargamel, goddammit, like the worst enemies you could ever, like Magneto, like all the bad guys.
Dr. Claw.
When he had that mohawk, like
he looked like a bat.
Inspector Gadget, like
he looked like a Batman character. Like he looked like a Batman villain. Yeah, for sure. But the point is, they took. I don't know what they was thinking. Everybody kept waiting on some co-defendants. Kept waiting on a real RICO charge. And we like, all right, they must be warming up. This all y'all got, nigga? Like, what the fuck? That's like you in the back seat of the car and you finna go murder something. And you like, well, now what happened now?
Oh, shit.
And then they telling you more of the story and you like, hey, Doe. Let me out.
Let me out.
I ain't going with you niggas with this.
Let me out. I ain't
like,
going
what?
with you.
Hold on, wait. So he up there fucking your bitch right now, and you got me out the bed where I was safe with my family, and I got a gun and a do-rag. I got a do-rag wrapped around my hand to keep the fingerprints off the Mac 10.
They got a bandana.
And we here because your bitch up there fucking.
These niggas ain't gonna want none of these bullets before they loaded up the gun. They just loaded them with bare fingerprints.
I got my patented Bow Wow do-rag wrapped around this motherfucker.
So this we finna go.
This nigga got a pacifier hanging out his motherfucking mouth. I don't know who this. You done picked up this crazy motherfucker. Nigga, let me out. No.
But I mean, think about the way they worded this, though. They worded it that we're dumbing it down because of, we want to make sure the jury understands, the charges, because juries are comprised of regular people. Like, we're regular people. We're not legalese experts. You know what I'm saying?
When they use
that's what I said during this whole trial, bro. The whole trial, they've just been trying to they've been convincing people of the type of person that they believe Diddy is. They didn't, to me, they didn't really come with too much hard evidence against him for the shit that they were actually charging him for. They were just doing they thought they were doing a good job of having people speak on his character to have the jury be convinced that he was a monster. But at the end of the day, if I'm on that jury, what I'm getting from this is that Diddy is just a freaky ass nigga.
Yeah, freaky ass nigga, bro.
And there's no how do you lock somebody up for that?
He's a freaky dude, and people
the gay pride parade was more motherfucking dangerous than this nigga's whole
Okay.
motherfucking life.
But he's a freaky dude, and you know, a lot of people would do anything for clout, right? I mean, a lot of people were turning their head to certain things that they probably did feel uncomfortable, you know, helping him set up or do things with, because I know that part of the RICO was trying to show that like he's using employees in his business to move people around state to state. You know, he's using them to intimidate people. So I think that was part of what the RICO, you know, part of what was tying that whole thing in. But really, you know, a lot of people were exposing how lame, you know, celebrity culture is, which we've talked about here, that people will do anything to get on. They'll let you talk to them any kind of way.
Yeah.
You know, they'll do anything for a little shine or even to be close to the people with shine.
And Diddy fuck with everybody. Like, Diddy fuck with everybody. He fuck with rap artists that young niggas don't even know who 8-Ball MJG is. Diddy had 8-Ball MJG on the label at one point.
He did.
Yes.
Towards the end, right? Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
But it's like he got people on his label, and then it's just like they just went there to die. Like nothing would happen.
A lot of them died. Craig Mack died. G-Dep died. Biggie died.
Yeah.
A lot of them died.
I can't confirm what type of person Diddy is, but I will tell you, if people that have been paying attention to this trial think that this is some twisted or some fucked up shit, I'm telling you right now, the industry, I'm just gonna give an educated guess and say it's a lot worse than what you heard in this trial.
Absolutely.
100 times worse.
I think that we scratched the surface.
Yeah,
you're right, GMS.
Yeah,
I think we scratched the
half
surface
of that shit, GMS. No. Like even the Hollywood shit, being an actor and an actress and all that shit. Like, trust me, all that shit come with that same territory, bro. All that shit is fucking toxic, bro. Like bullshit. You hear me?
Think about how many of the cokeheads and freaks out there that was going dry while they biggest procurer of these things is locked up. They like, man, let him out. I'm out here fucked up. My plug, you got my plug still locked up for man.
Man, I can't find baby oil nowhere. They took baby oil off the shelves because of this nigga.
The pink coke gone and shit. All the coke purple now.
This might sound a little insensitive, but this is just for the overall purpose for people out there. This also goes out to the people out there that fantasize over certain people, because if you got to think about it, it's not just about Casio. It's about whoever you fantasize over or think that is like somebody that you really want because they're a celebrity or celebrity crush. That person is somewhere getting pissed on and having to rub
all that on
Diddy's nipples. Yeah. So just please stop like, you know.
Saying, hey, just make sure you don't say having to do it.
Right.
These motherfuckers was doing it. Willing participant. Now let me say this too about about what
I would interview Diddy. I would interview Diddy, T-Fam, to answer your question.
What you ask him?
Man, I'm gonna ask him plenty shit, nigga, from the 90s. Like, nigga, you fuck Lil Kim? Like, was y'all running trains on her? Like, I'll ask him all kind of shit.
Yeah,
like,
so how many kids really went and were rubbed on your nipples?
Like, for real? Like,
no, Paggy just said he gonna fan out. He ain't gonna ask him nothing about none of this shit. He gonna like, so when you were in there making
what you talking about? What was going on over there?
What was going through your mind when you were
when you were making I'll Be Missing You?
I'm gonna ask him some questions about Stevie J. I'm like,
I would want to interview him.
Rat face. I was like, Stevie J, did he always make that little rat face? Like, you know what I'm saying? Was he been fucking on face when Biggie was alive? Like, what? I got a lot of questions for that whole little bad boy little shit. You feel me? Like, even Jadakiss and them. Like, I want to ask Jadakiss, Sheik Lucian, motherfucking Styles P. Like, how was it over there, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even Mace weird ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would ask all of them motherfuckers questions, bro.
Mace knew when to get away, though, and he stayed away for a very, very long time.
That shit ran Mace to God. You hear me?
Yeah.
Mace went to be a preacher for a minute. And then 50 came out. He was like, yeah, I'm a gangster. 50. Yeah. I'm with that. Yeah.
Oh, my
50,
God. But I do wonder, like, how it, like, let's say he gets off. I don't know that he'll just get completely off. Maybe he'll get a couple years or something, but I don't know.
He's gonna get some probation.
But
they're gonna do him like Young Thug.
If he gets out, like, do y'all think he's gonna lay low? Nope. Do you think he's gonna try to be, you know, because he was kind of inching his way back out until that video came out of him beating her up.
I think his brand. Hey, let me get off real quick because I think his brand is so fucked up that I don't think he gonna try to do too much. And if he's smart, he'll do what Russell Simmons did and just get the fuck out of here. Because there's no telling what could come down the pipe, and they damn sure not gonna be happy if they take this big L in front of everybody like that. So they're gonna be looking for anything. He need to get the fuck out of Dodge, which he should have did sooner. But now I think he'd be smart to get the fuck out of here and just, call it one. But I also want to say that they so bad. Though. Hold up, G, because you about to say something about some weird shit he did. I want to talk about what they was trying to say with the court when they was trying to dumb it down for the jury. They still basically was saying they was trying to be sneaky. I don't know the word I'm looking for. Because think about what they were saying. They were saying, even though a woman might want to get fucked on, just remember, according to the law, she could change her mind at any time. Like
but that is true.
They were showing in their words that we don't have enough, but we want y'all to know that there's wiggle room, guys. I know it looks like these hoes ain't shit, but there's wiggle room to still get this guy a fucking chart like that. Come on now. It shouldn't have to be that. They should be able to say, we shown you what this man did, and he needs to go to jail. That ain't the energy. The energy is, don't forget, there's some wiggle room in there to still get this guy, even though we ain't proved shit. That's how that came across.
That's how it came across. And I think maybe it's just because they always give jury instructions right before people go to deliberate, that they're not there yet. But I think that they're preparing because they're about to do closing arguments, I think is what the article was saying. But I think it's just giving them some clarifying information, because the way that the law operates and then the way that like our minds operate as far as like common sense and maybe what we're used to don't necessarily jive. And I think that's where that's coming from, because to most of us, myself included, you feel like, okay, if you don't like something and you're able to get away from it, you usually don't go back and keep doing it. But clearly there's something more to that I don't understand, and a lot of people don't understand it. But it's like, for them to say, yes, a woman can give consent, but she can withdraw it. That's true, because people can scrape their wives, and they do that. That happens. You know what I mean? And so anyway, that does happen. And that's why, I mean, listen, Lorena Bobbitt was the first time I ever heard of that as a kid. And she cut her dude's dick off for that shit.
And any woman that agrees with that, I
don't agree with her doing that, but I'm just saying.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about a man scraping his wife. Because what woman, what would you say about the man who is trying to get his wife arrested for sucking his dick while he was asleep?
What would I think of him?
Yeah. What would the world think of him? What would all women think of him? What would everybody involved, even the court, even the police officers, even the people taking his testimony, even the jury?
Yeah, everybody would clown that, and they would say he's not a man, or they would call him a bitch for that. But that's not the same as a man.
You know what? Listen, it's the same unless he beat your ass and took it. And I'm standing on this shit as a husband. If he ain't beat your ass and take it, I don't want to hear that shit. I do not want to hear that shit. That's different. Then that's
that happens a lot.
But you should be. Then that should be abuse. That should be you can add the scrape charge in there with that. But I'm just saying, just simply fucking like get the fuck out.
Keep in mind, AP, that. And we've talked about this, and you even talked about it last week with that whole other situation. Men are naturally very much stronger than women. You don't necessarily have to beat our ass to have control of our body. And I've literally been just play wrestling with one of my exes, and I could not get away.
Play wrestling a woman, you ain't getting her legs open. You can have control over her whole fucking body, but you not prying no bitch legs open.
Nah, you ain't prying them because she gonna open them.
Not
if y'all really playing.
If she choose
not
really
to, playing,
if she choose
not playing with each other,
she
like,
not opening them. Like, them the strong.
If y'all playing with each other and fucking around, like that's different.
A woman
like,
legs is the strongest.
It ain't no like you ain't.
Listen, Pac.
Forcing them open.
Listen, nigga. These hoes is in the gym, only working thighs. Bitches go to the gym 7 days a week and only work thighs and ass. You ain't opening no bitch legs, nigga.
Okay, AP. Whatever. We'll just have to agree to disagree on that.
I'd rather fight a gorilla with 99 of my niggas than try to pry bitch legs open together.
All right.
We ain't gonna be able to do it.
We'll agree to disagree on that.
Like, if she ain't going, then I'm gonna get the fuck up out of there. You feel me? I ain't one of them.
But see, you're a normal person, Pac G. Some dudes feel like they own you, and whether you say no or not,
I think all men should leave. All men should
leave
a bitch if she thinking having sex with you is a chore. If she thinks it's not your duty or right. Any woman that thinks that her body don't belong to you, you should leave a bitch.
Okay.
What you weird her for then? If she ain't yours and you can't get what you need from a woman from her,
yeah,
leave a bitch tonight.
Listen, that's an agreement within a relationship, and I understand, but
leave the bitch tonight. Because if she needs your money tonight, she gonna expect you to break your bread. If she needs you to do some man shit tonight, she gonna expect it. Tonight. And she'll leave you for it and replace you for not doing it. So replace your bitch. Replace your bitch.
Fuck out you for not handling that bitch.
Replace your bitch right now. She ain't doing what she's
Don't be no weak nigga. Because your ass is toast. You hear me?
Man,
she will leave your fool ass. You better have that motherfucker, man. Listen, man, shit better be on the up and up. You hear me?
Anyway, so how long do y'all think Diddy will get if he does get found guilty?
He'll get 5.
I don't think no time.
I think he might get
5 with time served. He'll probably end
up. Man, they might get that man. Listen, GMS, they're gonna get that man time served with 15 years of probation, or 10 years, or 12 years of probation.
Because the jury's gonna feel like he's gonna need to have to spend some time for something. Just from hearing all the testimony,
they gotta give him something, G.
They got it. They dropped. So what did the prosecutors drop? They dropped the prostitution. They dropped the ex-trafficking. What else did they drop? Because if they drop,
what
like
law
the 3
did he
main
break
ones,
that they got him on?
The
so what did they get him on?
Possession. No, like because he paid.
And what is that? A fine?
Sex workers.
Ain't that a fine?
You can go to jail for. No, you
get
locked
sex
up
workers. For paying sex workers,
he brought him.
When the fuck do a John? When the fuck do a John go to jail?
That's the trafficking part.
That's the trafficking.
Johns only go to jail in a sting, and they get out.
It's trafficking if you fly them out and you pay them for sexual favors or sexual whatever. You're trafficking. If the dude was just flying out to New York or flying out to wherever Diddy was for them parties because he lives somewhere else, you can't get him on trafficking for that. But I believe they went out to the country somewhere.
They were using bad boy. They were using bad boy funds, and again, that's where Rico's coming in because they're using his entity's money for this stuff as well.
I ain't authorized that. They all fired.
Well, good luck.
If you trying to do all this shit, why don't you pay these niggas in assets?
They were stealing money from my company to buy sex.
You gotta pay people.
They're fired.
Boss got all these loopholes. You ain't gonna get me on this shit, bitch.
You got out of here. They're fucking fired for stealing from the company.
Hey, listen, they were stealing from the company. I ain't know nothing about none of the expenses they were spending this money on, and I should be scot free and clear. Y'all can catch me doing nothing. That's how Diddy looking at it.
I don't know why y'all stay at the subject so long if y'all don't like what's being said. Move on.
Who don't like what being said? I don't give a fuck. I'm living.
I'm actually looking for the next thing, so I don't know. Who is y'all, AP?
You.
Well, then say that, nigga.
Well, you and GMS got all the goddamn. You and GMS said y'all got the topics right, but since you want to speak up, motherfucker.
Y'all were talking, and then I was
want to put your name in the hat, motherfucker. You, motherfucker.
Should we talk about the Fat Joe accusations?
Thank you. I was actually getting ready for that, but y'all were still talking. And I'm not a rude dickhead like AP, so I was letting y'all have the conversation y'all were having while I was pulling that up.
Listen here, dickhead. You fucking wait till she's done fucking talking.
Look at here. Penis face.
God, AP is so fucking rude.
Penis
That
face.
should be getting on my nerves.
Dog cuss like a kid and shit. Like,
I'm trying to be nice.
Go
I'm
ahead.
trying to be nice. Stop messing
All right,
with me.
snap. Don't snap. Let's talk about Fat Joe.
Don't snap. Get it.
All right, so Fat Joe, you know, that's the theme these days. It seems everybody's getting sued for something, right? So Fat Joe, it's his turn now. He's also being accused of trafficking, fraud, and more in a new lawsuit that was brought by a former employee. So it's a 150-page lawsuit that was filed in New York, and it was and the attorney is this guy Tyrone Blackburn, and I don't know if y'all have heard of him, but his name comes up a lot. He gives me ambulance chaser tease, like he
like Top Dog Law.
Yeah, like gives me that because he's always like, I don't know, involved in some frivolous weird shit that's going on, and so he's been involved in some of the Diddy stuff and some other people. I think Jason Lee even said he was trying to get him at some point. So I don't know how legit this guy is, but anyway, actually that attorney too, he got arrested because he hit a process server or something that was trying to serve him.
He punched him?
Yeah.
No, like hit him with his car.
Oh, he hit him with the car?
Yeah.
Oh, he a savage.
Yeah,
oh, he one of those shit up night type niggas.
Yes, listen.
He said you didn't hand it to me.
Yeah, he hit the process server with his car. So anyway, but that guy is representing the man that is accusing Fat Joe. This guy used to be his hype man, I guess. It says from 2005 to 2020. Okay, and basically the guy is saying that Fat Joe and his associates systematically engaged in coercive labor exploitation, financial fraud, sexual manipulation, violent intimidation, and psychological coercion. He claims that he contributed to lyrics, vocals, and creative direction.
That sounds like a Most Def rap. What you
right?
Coercion, violent,
coercion,
interactions.
Lupe Fiasco on that. Lupe Fiasco on that.
But he's also saying
in the background and shit.
Bars.
He's saying that he helped with some of the
on
music.
On the Kanye beat. Go ahead.
He's saying he helped with some of the music. So he's saying he contributed some vocals, creative direction, lyrics to some of the songs and did not receive recognition or fair compensation. He's also saying that Fat Joe forced him into humiliating situations, including sex acts performed under duress and surveillance, and allegedly threatened abandonment in foreign countries, job loss, or physical harm if he didn't comply, according to the complaint.
He said Fat Joe stuck his finger in my booty.
Yeah, well, now he's also saying, now this is the kind of stuff we thought probably would happen with Diddy. He's also alleging that Fat Joe was and his associates trafficked minors and psychologically groomed them. With this guy claiming he personally witnessed Fat Joe allegedly engage in ex relations with children who were 15 and 16 years old.
He said he bought them BBLs too or some shit like that.
Oh, did he? See, I didn't even get to that.
What?
So yeah.
Man. Come on, man.
So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Fat Joe's lawyer is Joe Tacopina, and I think who was he? Was he ASAP Rocky's ASAP Rocky's lawyer that just got him off?
ASAP Joe.
Yeah, so Joe went and got a heavy hitter, for his case, and they actually they sued that attorney Tyrone Blackburn that just ran over the process server. That's what the guy was, I guess, trying to serve him with the papers, because they sued him for extortion. Yeah, they sued him for extortion, slander, and more. So please believe
that was an orchestrated hit. They brought that up there. You make sure you park right over here. You get right in front of him. If you let him hit you, if he at least sprains your ankle, I swear to God, I'll pay for everything.
Yeah. All my life I pay for him. Yeah. Joe, like I got the money in my pocket right now. Go get that bitch ass.
Right.
Fuck that.
I2Q7 says, "Is this another jealous nigga like in the ASAP Rocky case?"
Yeah.
Probably.
Gotta be,
probably
because
so.
whenever some shit like that is attached, that's just like the one dude. What's his name?
Woody?
The one that was no. The one that was suing Diddy. I forgot his name. His name was like Moist Martin or some shit. I forgot, but he was like alleging some shit. He was the guy that like alleged the Meek Mill shit and all the other shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
But he was the guy that originally he was trying to get paid royalties. Like it always stems back to what they didn't get for something or a project or something that was successful that they didn't get a piece of, or that they weren't paid correctly for. You know, they got paid for it and then they found out how much it made, and they were like, well, if this made 150 million,
got paid
paid
more
me
than this.
20,000. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get something off of that, and that's what usually it stems from. It. They never start with the weird shit. It always starts with what they did get paid for, what they are owed, and then it goes into the weird shit.
Like even if it's true, they gonna hold their tongue until they trying to get their money for it.
Right.
They were okay with it.
Yeah.
So
some of that shit might be true with a lot of these people be alleging, but it's like, nigga, you waited till you mad at me now.
You waited too long. You had your opportunity a while ago, bitch ass nigga. That shit is dead now.
I just don't get why. First of all, I don't believe everything, but some people just give you the energy. That's why we all thought Diddy was definitely going down, because he give you too much energy. Like, nigga, you got to have did something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But somebody like Fat Joe been around as long as he has and come from some real street background. I feel like he'll be more careful. I don't know that's true. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that. And he was a fat nigga. You know, fat niggas, when they can't get no pussy, they get super thirsty. They'll fuck it down.
Don't say that.
Infinite, nigga.
Oh,
he might have.
Oh man, come
Lord
on.
Jesus.
Listen,
Lord have mercy.
Listen,
Jesus.
I wouldn't trust no fat nigga around my nieces and nephews. I'm just saying, them niggas be lonely as fuck.
Hey,
GMS. Listen, this nigga GMS know that.
How many niggas y'all know? How many fat ass niggas y'all know that was virgins? Like wasn't getting no pussy. Like fat ass.
But I mean, think about this, because I don't know what Fat Joe's age was. I don't know if it was where he was, but the girls that they're talking about he was sleeping with were 15 and 16 years old, which is underage and which is illegal and wrong. But my point in saying that is, did he know? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Did he know that they were underage? Where was he? Like, was he in his 20s at the time? Like, I just don't know.
Did this even happen?
Enough.
Yeah,
like I don't really know.
I need to see the girls.
He moved like a family. He moved like a family man, though. I follow. I mean, I ain't seeing everything he do, but I seen him on IG for years, and it's like he don't seem like he could get caught up on this type of shit. I don't know.
I don't think so either, but a lot of people move like that, and him and his wife almost got divorced not too long ago.
I know that.
Exactly. So
she might have caught him doing some weird shit.
Whatever people present,
he caught him fucking with Big Pun wife.
It don't matter.
Hey, first of all, DJ Khaled is homie, and then there's a lot of speculation about things he like to do.
Right.
Yeah, is acting up. AP.
Him, French Montana, Rick Ross. It's a bunch of them.
I'm just letting you know.
They all friends of Diddy.
Who? Say it again, Pac G.
Him, French Montana, Rick Ross, Fat Joe. They all friends of Diddy.
And you know something?
A sweaty ass, stinky room right there.
Well, do you remember? Do you remember when that video came out of the one guy that was saying the stuff about Trump, whatever years ago, and he was saying they're all gay. He was
what I'm saying.
Rick Ross, Khaled, they're all gay.
Yeah.
And I mean, Corey been screaming that about Rick Ross for a long time.
He said it. He said he heard it. I mean, from like a driver or something. So
I believe he heard it.
The
I believe he
grapevine.
heard
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Do that mean you can take the word of a driver? Probably not, but I believe he heard it.
Yeah, I don't think he
heard
made
some
that
gay
up.
shit.
Wait, you didn't read it? Shout out to Sean Mims for the $4.99. He said AP
Shout
preaching
out to
tonight.
Sean
Pass
Mims.
the plate.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Sean Mims. I don't know what I
Pass the
said.
plate.
Fat Joe is a
I don't
family
know what that
man.
nigga said either, but
I
shout
don't
out to
think
Sean.
he's touching
Not
the
repeating
kid.
anything he said.
Fat niggas don't get no pussy.
Shout out, Binky.
They're real dangerous to
I be
have
trying,
around your
Packy.
children.
Pac, I be trying.
If you have a fat family member, keep them away from your
I
children.
see you, baby. I see you, baby. I see you, baby. I see you.
Packy,
I see you, baby.
I know your body language. I know your face. I know that's what you're telling
I see
They're
you.
the
I
touchy
know
feely
what's up.
type.
Not the touchy feely type.
Fat niggas is the touchy feely type, man.
I noticed
yeah.
the camera is a little shifted a little bit, Binky. Is that because we had surprise cheeks on one episode, courtesy of your roommate there?
Look at Pac G. What did I miss?
What?
Yeah,
No.
Pac G, you
Wait a
missed it,
minute.
man.
I don't know
What video I gotta go back and watch?
It was.
Hey, she walked past like old girl did on Waiting to Exhale when she was walking away from Gregory Hines. Like,
yeah, Gloria.
cornbread, candy yams,
You had
black
buns on
eyed
cheek on screen.
Gregory Hines on the couch. Like,
No, I don't know why my camera shifts sometimes. Sometimes it'll show like the hallway and like her where her room and bathroom is. Sometimes
usually it be showing the hallway over there.
We
That hallway back over
clearly
there.
last time.
Yeah.
Tell them to walk past real quick. One good time. We just
I walk back one time. Yeah.
we just want to see what
She had
happened
the same-
on previous shows. You know,
it took me off guard when she did that because I'm not used to seeing her with a robe. You know, we don't wear it. We just walk around. So that's why I was like, "You naked? Like, what are you doing?" or whatever.
Yeah,
She know you was on the show. She know what's up.
That's perfect.
She was going outside to have a little fun. Oh hell yeah! Speaking of her, she just sent me the rent money. Hallelujah.
Hey man, I heard that. I heard the text come in.
You heard it come.
Yeah, I heard it come in.
I got the little Zelle. Like you just got money from Nicole. Thank you. Thank you.
She'll be like, "Oh girl, your butt plug fell here." Go ahead. I just want to say,
I don't
She said,
know.
"Girl,
what I
here."
was gonna say.
girl, you dropping shit.
Oh,
Literally
God.
dropping shit.
She said, "No, she said, come here."
I said literally this shit.
Oh my bad.
I got you,
Girl,
girl.
I'm trying to get her. I'm moving up a size. He getting a little too aggressive. I'm trying to.
Oh my God. Listen, I would help her with that. I definitely would help. I used to take pictures like for one of my friends. I would take her like nudie pictures.
That's a
I would stand
14
over her and do
gauge.
it.
I think I need a 16 gauge.
Yeah.
Go
Why
ahead.
not? Because she's not good at it like I am. She's like, I can't do it. I'm like, girl, lay down. Put your legs like this. Do this. You know.
What?
Yeah. Not
Butt
this friend.
plugs?
It was another, not butt plug, just pictures. You know, just helping her with her pictures.
She
No
spread
butt
eagle.
plugs involved.
Yeah.
He said, "I just
You said, yeah?
open it up like this. Just
Yeah.
do this real quick."
I was like, put your hand right here.
Girls be giving each other, hey, they be going to get their BBLs. They friend be giving them a full
Man,
bath and
listen,
shit, a
man.
sponge bath. And shit.
Do y'all document these photo shoots and experiences? Like, are they
No.
documented?
So,
Like,
hey,
No,
so
no.
all the
document this.
You
You need to document this. We need files and we need like we need the fucking
Dog.
documentation.
Can y'all imagine all the sex pictures y'all done been getting from hoes over the years? It's another bitch in the room like helping her and shit like
Yeah, like
open your labia up a little bit. Your labia is hanging over. Girl, you don't clean that tissue out, girl. He ain't not gonna fuck with that tissue right there.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
damn. Shout out to the
Being a
friend
bitch.
taking the pictures because the friend got you together for them pics.
And ladies, you gotta be ashamed of yourself. You got some tissue down there and you take a fucking picture.
You should be
Once you
ashamed of
see
yourself. You do,
once you
yeah.
see it on the picture, you need to say, "Oh shit, let me go clean that up." You know,
That's
like,
horrible.
and then
Literally.
retake it. You know, I don't know. Anyway,
Shout out to the friends who protecting all of that though. Like who
Mhm.
you know.
My wife be doing that shit. She give me a whole motherfucking photo shoot that she done did. I'm like, who in the fuck was taking these pictures? Her goddamn
Take
friend in
pictures.
there and shit.
Yeah, like
I'm like,
Yeah,
all right,
right.
but
That was
why
always
can't
the
never?
question.
Hey, why can't never walk in while this shit going on? Like, oh,
Like,
oops! Look whose dick just fell out.
I was gonna say the same shit on my life.
It's like the beginning of a porn.
Hey, got her.
Hello. Oh, I walked in like, oh, hello, swinging like a motherfucker. G.
You say,
Oh,
magically your hands don't work. How am I gonna put it back up in my pants? Somebody,
lay my dick on her head like this, like take the picture. Shit laying on my white head.
No, I walked in with my piece in my head like, oh, we got a new cameraman in the house.
Oh, no.
Nigga walked in with his piece out.
We got a new cameraman in the house. How y'all doing?
What you gotta do, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's a new cameraman in the house. Yeah.
So when it's two women that live together and one of them gets in a relationship with a man and they are open to threesomes, will you immediately ask your roommate first, or would you ask another girl?
Oh, like if they're open? No, that's too close.
No, that's way too close.
That's way too close. It's gotta be someone. The woman has to pick like who the other woman is gonna be.
Who the other woman is,
And
or you do it slick, right? You just turn the lights off and then say, I got a surprise for you. And she like, what? Then let the new bitch come in. And then she like, oh hell no. I'm like, just let it happen.
Just let her feast on you for a minute. Just lay down,
she just hear the kiss on you.
That's it. Just a kiss on you. Like, here, lay back, spread your legs, and then let her kiss on you. And
she just hear the
let her kiss you into it.
Just picking the
just let her kiss you into it. That's all she's gonna do is kiss you into
it. Okay, I'm not gonna.
Hey, then you're gonna be in court like I was raped by him and some random bitch. She came into the room. I did not consent. Hey, it did her text.
Open with him watching.
Then her text messages show they've been in a relationship behind your back for 3 years after
the whole time.
So you've been in love with the bitch since I introduced her to you and shit.
But you got me in court pleading the fifth and shit, bitch. Like, wait a minute.
Talking about kidnap.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
But opening up the bedroom, it can work. It can work for some people. You just gotta everybody has to be comfortable, and you gotta really know. You gotta really know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So some people can do it, and it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But some people can't handle it because jealousy comes into play. Boundaries aren't really set well, and things can go awry. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with that. But have your fun safely, people. Okay. What else were we gonna talk about? Oh, you know what I did want to ask y'all about? I just saw that. Do y'all remember Amina and Peter Gunz when they were on Love and Hip Hop together? Now, obviously, Peter Gunz is a rapper, but do y'all remember them on Love and Hip Hop and their whole situation?
Which female was which?
So, but he had a girl he was living with 2 kids, and then he went and married his side chick on the low, and he ended up having 2 kids with his side chick. So Amina was the side chick.
Oh, okay, I know you're talking.
So Amina, she posted a video the other day saying that she was so broke and she was like basically homeless, and she had to move.
Get your light out of my face. Go ahead. What you put me out for? What you put me out for? Get your light out of my face.
You stupid as hell. Okay. But so she was saying that she, basically was going homeless and, was all messed up. And she went to Germany with their 2 kids. Now, everybody, was tearing him up and like, oh, how could you, let your baby mama be homeless, this, that, and the third. He wasn't shit then, he ain't shit now, etc. Now, he did come out and defend himself. He actually was talking to Godfrey. And he was saying, I've sent her thousands of dollars. I've sent her thousands of dollars a month. Like, I don't know why she's acting like she couldn't get her shit together. I even had an apartment. I have an apartment in Dallas. I told her go stay there. And she said to me, well, what I'm going to do there? And I told her, you're going to live rent free. What do you mean? What are you going to do there?
Yeah.
And she didn't want to do that. And she might have problems getting back into the country. So he might have to go get his kids from California. Like, it's just a whole mess. But what I want to ask y'all is, like, what is a baby father's responsibility when it comes to a woman that don't seem to want to work, but his kids are with her though? Like, what is the man's responsibility?
You gotta make sure your kids are good, even when it's not a comfortable situation for you, as far as you not wanting to be able to take care of somebody who could be able to take care of themselves and should be equally able to take care of not just herself but the kids that stay with her as well. And then with that extra help that you do have from the other parent when y'all not together anymore, still, that's the thing. Like, you're still going to be able to get the help that you need financially, and also with the help as far as having the kids, if that's your arrangement. But either way, there's no excuse for not being able to get up and get it. You're not with that man anymore. So don't just depend. That's another delusion I feel like it is in those situations when you're not with somebody anymore and you still feel like that person is going to feel obligated to take care of you and your family where you don't have to do anything. There's men like that and who will do that because y'all probably had a great relationship and it probably ended cordial and amicably, and y'all were able to figure it out and just say, this ain't right for us, we don't have to do X, Y, and Z. But then there's those toxic situations where it's like, fuck you, I don't want to do blah, 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 whatever. And, at that point, it's up to that man whether he wants to contribute or not to, help and take care of that lady.
Yeah, I'm listening to you, GMS. But
get the light off my face.
Listen, I'm trying to pay attention. I was trying so hard, but Pac G, can you hear us?
Hell no.
No.
Just let him do whatever he gonna do.
He muted himself and started talking.
Let him do it.
He might be talking to his woman, but
that shit funny.
Golly, he took my whole concentration. I was listening to you, GMS. I was.
He came back to the screen and said, man, God damn it.
He hollering the motherfucking camera and shit.
Like bright to the motherfuckers. Just sitting beside of his face like the sun.
Oh my God.
Nigga look like half man, half amazing.
Like get the blue-eyed baby to come in here and look and see. Get the golden child, get the chosen one to come in here and look.
You stupid as hell.
I'm glad I get that opinion now because I do gotta run now. I do gotta run, but
real quick, AP. Okay, well go ahead, GMS. Thank you for that. I'm just gonna ask AP his opinion.
Y'all hold it down, man. Appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all later, chat.
Right. Later. Okay, so what do you think, AP? What is a baby father's responsibility?
I mean, we should contribute to the well-being of the child and make sure that your child is in a safe environment. We should try to share in the responsibilities of raising the child, financially and physically and emotionally and mentally and all that. If you have a woman that's stopping you or acting like your contribution ain't enough, that is it's a bad, dangerous thing because, like, I think of 50 Cent's situation with his older son, who he used to have on the road with him all the time, who he used to take great care of, and all of a sudden his mom was acting like the amount they was getting wasn't enough, even though it was affording them a great lifestyle. And even this woman here, she probably feel like, well, I don't like how we living. I mean, you live better than us. But I'm trying to put you in a free apartment. Yeah, but it's not as nice as yours, or it's not as nice as your other baby mamas, or whatever the fuck these bras be thinking. So now he can do it. Peter Gunz can give a lot and give even more. But if she's talking to the kids like he's doing us wrong, the kids grow up hating daddy, no matter what the fuck we don't do.
Right. No, we can't hear you, Pac G. Yeah.
We try to. I mean, a good father gonna try to do his part, and I still blame niggas like him for having the situation he has. He an older guy having kids with random bitches that probably wouldn't fuck with you if you wasn't had some level of a name. You know what I'm saying? Like you made your bed too. So sometimes dealing with these crazy people would be our fault too. We knew they was fucking crazy. We thought we was the biggest player of all time, and we played ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel bad for a nigga in his shoes. You know, why is your old ass? You got grown ass kids. Why the fuck do you got little kids that need child support, nigga? You supposed to be grandpa age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you trying to pay child support at this point in life, nigga? You supposed to have, you know what I mean? You supposed to be papa, nigga. So I don't give a fuck about his particular situation, but I feel like we're supposed to try to share, very important word, in the responsibilities of raising a child. It ain't all on us.
Yeah, it shouldn't be all on the woman, the mom, and it shouldn't be all on the dad. So you're right. It should be a shared situation. So we're gonna see, because now with her taking the kids to Germany, where she's like, now I have all this support finally, you know, it's just like added another wrinkle into.
Does she have German everything or something? Or is she?
No,
from
she
Germany?
is German. She's German.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's black, but she's German. But I think her citizenship might, like her being over here in the U.S., something might be going on with that, and I think that's why he was saying
Trump stopped certain people from bouncing back and forth. I think he made
did. Yeah, he did.
Like if you ain't supposed to be here, motherfucker, stay your ass at home, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't finna be going back and forth. So right, not at the moment. So I think he kind of froze some of that shit.
Okay.
But let me find out my baby mama in another country and living bad, and my kids ain't doing well. If I can't get my kids shipped to me or brought back to me or whatever the case may be, I would find out of how I can make sure that they at least have a place to stay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's as far as I'm going with it. And I'll be trying to communicate with my kids every day over, you know, Skype or a fucking, you know, an app or whatever the fuck. I'll be trying to just talk to them on a regular. But that's as far as I would go with that. I don't even know how to change my US dollars to Deutschmarks, motherfucker. Like, you done took my kids to
Deutschmarks.
You know what I mean? Get that shit out of here.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, the last thing I really wanted to ask y'all about, and we can hit it quick or not, is up to you. I wanted to ask what y'all think about all this stuff going on between Iran and Israel this week, and the ceasefire. Do you think is going to hold? Do you think we're really headed for like a real World War III, or is it really over?
I don't think it's gonna hold none of that. We're gonna have another world war, so just be prepared for it. But I don't know if it's gonna trickle off into like the major big cities and all that type shit. But other than that, I just think it's just gonna be like a conflict, like Desert Storm was, or some shit like that. You feel me?
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna have no world war.
No, it ain't gonna be no war.
This is why. When Germany was going throughout Europe, conquering country after country, and then Japan was out fighting the US, it was a world war because everybody in the goddamn world had a reason to be involved in some form or fashion. In this situation, we talking about neighbors. Neighbors that been warring, gonna keep warring, and if they blow each other to smither fucking rings, the only thing that would happen is somebody like US or another country would just go in and make it quicker. But it wouldn't be no ongoing expensive, you know what I'm saying, war, unless Iran has sleeper cells and people stationed all over the world and all that, and they shouldn't make them kind of threats, because they basically gonna make Arab hate on an all-time fucking high. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make it where a lot of American citizens who are of other cultures is gonna be abused and possibly hurt. But this ain't a country that can't get smashed in one motherfucking phone call. You know what I'm saying? So how can you justify sending off a bunch of soldiers and spending a lot of money when this? I ain't saying Iran deserve it. I really don't want to get too much into what's going on over there. I think Israel was made to be a fucking country. They don't have a lot of historical right to that area. But
this most recent strike was a retaliation for what
Iran they've been doing. Exactly. So Israel been doing whole ass shit to them for a very fucking long time. But because the banks are all controlled by certain groups of people, you know what I'm saying? They have they own a lot. We're the bodyguards for this set group of people. So we're gonna be involved in that way, but it ain't no drawn out fight, no world war. Your kids gotta go and this and that and the other. They could they literally could just flatten that shit if they wanted to.
Yeah.
We're gonna see what's happening. I just found this guy's page on YouTube. It's called Predictive History, I think is the name of it. Okay. And he's like he's a history teacher, smart guy, and he actually predicted this shit. Was it last year or something? So that's how his page started gaining traction crazy this week, because he literally was like, yeah, so I do believe, Trump is going to get reelected. This was like last May or whatever. He was lecturing like his students or whatever. It's like, I believe, Trump is going to get reelected, and he's definitely going to push for a war. A war is going to happen between, Iran, Israel. This is why. Like, he was breaking that shit down, and then he was going back into history and showing like why he knows that. And he's like, now the conflict that'll it'll look like we won. I mean, they're going to lose. They can't fight us, but in the long run, it's going to be bad for US, and this is why. And like, he was breaking it down. So I think y'all should check him out. Predictive History. I find stuff like that interesting, especially when he was like very on the nose with a lot of stuff that happened, and he was just kind of saying it matter of factly. So
yeah, but it didn't matter who the president was. US is going to defend Israel no matter fucking what. And it probably would have been some of our last few presidents, especially Obama, who would have went in there even quicker. They would have went in there with no motherfucking mercy.
That's a fact.
Well, that's because of our allegiance with Israel, right?
Correct.
As a country,
so this isn't like, a president's.
No, I'm not saying that, and he wasn't saying. But what he was saying was, I know Trump's gonna win, and then he was going based on other principles of why, and he was dead on the nose with everything.
But
that
you
had
said he was
so
going to push for wars. What threw me?
Well, he did, and you have to watch his video to see why. I don't want to fuck up his message or whatever. Yeah. But it's interesting. I'll link it after this video goes live. I'll link it down.
You talking about the Asian dude, right?
The Asian dude, yeah. Like his shit's been going viral because of how on the nose.
I got you right here.
Yeah, yeah. Predictive History. Yeah, so check him out. It's an interesting channel. It's interesting what he's been talking about.
Yeah, and we can end on that note. But like I'm gonna repeat it again. It's a book called The Learned Elders of Zion, Protocols of the Learned Elders of Zion. They document, and this shit 100+ years old book, and they talked about all 3 world wars and how they would come about, and even the media. And mind you, this is prior to mainstream media. This is prior to, newspapers, magazines, television having the level of reach that they got to this day. And they still predicted all this shit. They predicted the use of celebrities and popular people. They predicted how they was going to, turn countries against each other, use politicians, use religion. This book old as a bitch.
The Simpsons were predicting a lot of that shit too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, we know human nature.
Yeah.
If you know human nature, it ain't too hard to predict what's gonna happen.
But sometimes, the thing that's creepy about the Simpsons shit is it be dead on, like
Yeah,
you know, stuff that like scenes
like with
that
that
you
Kobe
see.
shit. Like, come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, which is too odd, you know. And
Like,
again, for the book
that
name,
don't even make sense,
Cynthia,
bro.
it's the protocols, or sometimes it might just be protocols of the learned elders of Zion. So, you know, look it up right now, and then you'll see it. You know, and they be trying to act like it's propaganda and it's bullshit and da 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 da. If it's bullshit, but it's 120 years old, how the fuck is it so damn accurate?
Like, how's it right?
Yeah.
Bullshit wouldn't be accurate.
Yeah, that's
okay. That's what's up. Now, y'all make sure, if y'all haven't already, make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. If you're just listening and you didn't realize you're not subscribed, also check us out on audio, on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcasts. And make sure you go and comment on this video once it posts. You know, some people do it. So I'll shout out those people. Shout out to Irene. You know, she's good for going to the video and commenting after it goes live. LR Realist does as well sometimes. So thank y'all for doing that, because it is important. You know, we are up and down with the shadow bans with YouTube. So every little bit.
Shout out T-Fam too.
T-Fam's our boy. Always.
Shout out T-Fam as usual.
Hey. And always remember, if your wife don't want to fuck, leave her. We out here, y'all. Peace.
Leave her.